What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we are jumping into a Steam Fest. I was lucky enough to be invited by a dev that I have done a video for before, and this is the Steam Choose Wisely Festival. It starts today on the 8th and goes until the 15th, and I have a lot of demos, some actual games that we are going to go through. So be prepared to get at least multiple videos, at least 2 a day, maybe 3 depending on how my time works. And we're starting it off with a game that actually had been on my list for a while, called The Murder Hotel. Now, I had seen this. I didn't get a chance to do the demo, but the game was on my wish list because I was like, this game is really piquing my interest. And this dev reached out to me because of the Choose Wisely Festival and sent me a Steam code for the game. So Murder Hotel is described as interrogate suspects, search for clues, and uncover a dastardly plot as you solve a string of mystifying murders to help reluctant detective Marin, Almerian, I think that's how you pronounce it, escape the foreboding Fafnir Hotel. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this game. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's start with the prologue. Okay, Almerian Hala, I think I'm pronouncing that right. You guys know me. If you watch me long enough, you know I can't pronounce things sometimes. Is flying home over the Baltic Sea when he is suddenly surprised by a cold threat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, press 2 to advance through the text box. If you accidentally skip a text box, you can check your last 10 messages with J. We'll see if I remember that. And if you hold shift for at least 2 seconds, you fast forward through all the text boxes. This should only be used if you replay parts of the game. And this is how the victims were murdered. Looks like my esteemed detective was unable to solve such a simple mystery. Any last words before I take what is now rightfully mine? Okay, so we hit shift. You are the true culprit. Wait, your solution is impossible because I know that you are the culprit. For a moment, you had me worried that you might actually say something smart for once. So, is that all you have to say to me? But it's the truth. What else do you want to hear from me? The truth has no place here, I'm afraid. Well then, say goodbye to your precious thumbs. No, wait, I have proof that... Oh, somebody's getting that thumbs taken off. Okay, I've flown this route many times in the past, too many times. And yet somehow I found it hard to stay focused. Even after all this time, the nightmares still haunt me. At first, I felt like my head was foggy. But it wasn't just my head. By the time the turbulence dragged me back to reality, it was too late. I was drifting into a relentless blizzard. I tried to contact air traffic control. I was not sure what they could tell me in this situation. The altimeter was dropping at an increasing rate. How could I have been so careless once again? I tried my best to steer the plane to mitigate the impending impact with Mother Earth. It didn't take long. The whole world is drowning in a white sea of snow. My whole body is being swallowed by the cold. All my fingers start to stiffen, my feet hurt like hell. But I can't stop. I have to keep going. What's that? It could be a villa, or maybe a hotel. In any case, I'd better find shelter until the blizzard calms down. And either find a mechanic or another way to get back to Lepenrinrada? Lapine Ranta. I'm sorry. And, for the dev, when you watch this, I'm sorry. I'm going to mispronounce things. Lapine Ranta. I think that's it. Lapine Ranta. We're going to go with that. And hope that that's right. Hello? Is someone there? New bookmark has been set. You can move around with the arrow keys. Okay. You can also use the WAS keys as well. those are a little easier for me to do than the arrow keys with everything else. Okay, welcome to Hotel Fafnir. How can I help you? Hi, this may sound crazy, but I crash landed somewhere nearby and lost my belongings. You crash landed? Are you all right? Yes, apart from some bruises and the fact that my machine is completely broken. Can I borrow your phone to call my mother? You're out of luck. The signal's been down for some time since that dreaded storm hit. Same with the cable phone. What kind of cutoff from we're kind of cut off from the outside world. In that case, can I stay here until the storm passes? I will check. Can you tell me your name? Sure. Marin Hala it is. Mr. Hala, have you booked a room? Obviously not. I was not planning to crash my plane. Ah, that makes sense. We don't usually rent rooms without a reservation. I'll have to ask my boss if that's okay. Might take 3 minutes. Be right back. That's a specific amount of time. Oh, and please don't cause any trouble while I'm gone. I would never cause any trouble. But she didn't tell me not to snoop around. Okay, Marin. I cannot. Marin can investigate the room, get close to an interesting spot, and hit space. Each place requires around 1 minute to fully investigate. Sometimes you don't have enough time to check everything. Oh no, I'm somebody who loves to check everything, so I have to figure out what I want to check specifically. Okay, we'll investigate the books. There's some magazines about various cute collectible monsters. On one of them is a pink gremlin with a giant hammer. Looks like the receptionist is a fan. That's right. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a save spot. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll save. The phone is dead, just like she said. Per Kelly, Mom will be so worried about me. How do you look at... Do I have to... Oh, it's unlocked. An old gramophone. Looks like there's a record on it, too. It says Walrus Walzer. Maybe I can make the gramophone play it for a while. New record, Wallace Walzer. I hope I'm not getting in trouble with the receptionist when she comes back. Good news, Mr. Hala. There's still a room available. This sounds great. Wait, did I forget to turn off the record? I hope you didn't mind the music. I'm currently in love with the Walrus Walzer. It's all good. Still, I'll turn it off now. My boss doesn't like it when it plays while guests are nearby. Why is that? By the way, may I ask your name? Oh, right. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Elspeth Douglas at your service. I'm the bellhop, but we're a little understaffed right now, so I'm also taking on the role of receptionist. Nice to meet you. You can call me Marin. Marin? That's a cute nickname. Well, I have one for you too, Lizzie. Lizzie? I can't remember the last time anyone called me that. Well, you better get used to it. No fair. You better stop calling me that if you want me to survive this night, Marin. Wait, what were we talking about before? Oh, right, your room. How long are you planning to stay? Well, just until the blizzard stops, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, those last a while in our region. Should I book you for a full week? We can get your money back if the storm goes away sooner. It sounds good. How much do I owe you? Going by the exchange rate, it's 50 euros per night, all inclusive. Awesome. Let me get my card in. Santana. Of course, I lost my wallet in the crash, too. Oh, no. I don't think my boss will allow me to take in a guest without paying. Salute. I overheard your conversation and couldn't resist butting in. This monsieur belongs to me, so please add his room to my bill. All right, as you wish, Mr. Piragord. Thank you, sir, but is it really okay? You look like an honorable man. Just pay me as soon as you're back home. I'll do that. Thank you very much. What's your name, sir? Marian Hala, but please call me Marin. Marin. Très bien. I'm Gerard Perigord, an ace lawyer from France. Here's your room key. Your room is on the second floor, number 204. Breakfast is from 7 o'clock to 9. Dinner from 1900 hours to 2100. Please let the cook know in advance if you have any special requests, such as vegan or gluten-free. Will do. Thanks, Lizzie. I told you not to call me that. As punishment, I won't carry any of your bags up to your room. That joke's on you. I don't have any. You're just saying that because I don't have any. Marin, if you wish, I'll show you around the hotel. Sure, why not? Let's go. Okay, character information has been updated. Okay, nice. So we get little character excerpts here. So, Marin Hala, the crash pilot, age 28, birthday November 7th, a young private pilot from Lepinirata, Finland. During his flight home, he was surprised by a snowstorm and had to crash land nearby. Talk to a character until unlock. Okay, so we can unlock more information as we talk to people. We've also got, looks like a timeline, character something, all hints, dream diary. Okay, we have Elspeth Douglas, the hotel page, 19, birthday is October 5th. Hailing from Scotland, the young lass Elspeth is welcoming everyone who enters the Hotel Fafnir. Okay, Gerard Perigord, the 5-star attorney. Age 26, birthday May 30th, a self-proclaimed ace lawyer from France. He's staying at the hotel to work on his next case as soon as the dreaded snowstorm passes. I thought you were leading me, but okay. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to save again. I am a very avid saver. So, Mon ami, where would you like to go first? To the right are the recreation rooms. To the left is the dining room. Let's see. Let's go to the right first. So we have the lounge. Here is the lounge, probably the best place to stay until the blizzard clears. Wow, the shelves are filled to the brim with board games. They really are. The hotelier seems to be a gaming enthusiast. Hey Ishmael, is the game set up yet? It is. You better get ready to get your butt kicked. Wait a minute. Who's that guy next to you? He fell from the sky. Stop bullshitting me, Gerd. Who is this guy? Well, technically he's not wrong. I'm Marin, a Finnish pilot. The blizzard made me crash somewhere nearby. Wait, really? Are you alright? Yes, no worries. And who are you? I'm Ishmael... Oh, goodness. Osman Oglu. I'm a famous rugby player from Istanbul, Turkey. Nice to meet you. Say, do you like board games? Well, I still have some trauma from throwing all those dice when I visited my dad and his new wife. That's a no. Looks like we... That's not a no. Looks like we have our fourth man, Gerd. Fourth man? I'm afraid I have to be honest, Marin. I only paid for your room to guilt trap you into playing with us. We were one person short. How devilish of you. That's what I get for trusting a lawyer. Hey, but you know, since that's the reason, I don't have to pay him back. So there... I get a free room. No matter what kind of game you want me to play, I'll make sure you end up last. Nice, Marin is already in a right mood. I hope you're ready to build the most efficient farmstead. Oh, that game? I know the rules. Great, this will save us time. Oh, and when Sasha gets back, we can talk about the punishment. Oh. And it's highlighted. Punishment? What are you talking about? Well, Marin, what fun is a board game if there's nothing to lose? Oh no. Excuse me, guys. I think I'll have to get out and... What do you mean, Marin? Don't you want to prove yourself against some tough competition? Sorry for the wait. I couldn't convince Sarah to join us. She wants to take a hot bath now. Oh, looks like you found someone. Indeed, Sasha. Now sit down and get ready. Awesome. Who's the new face? Greetings. My name is Marin. I'm a pilot, and I just crash-landed here. I'm fine, though. Don't worry. Oh, you're a Finn. Now things get interesting. I'm Alexander Pavlov from St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm a private detective. Looks like we are neighbors, Alexander. My hometown is Lepinirata. I've been there a few times. It's a nice town, though nothing beats our giant metropolis. Anyways, please call me Sasha. Oh, I hope this wasn't where I was supposed to go to continue the game. I just picked the first area. And Marin said he knows the rules, so all that's left is to discuss the punishment for the loser. Since it's his first game, we should tone it down a bit compared to our usual ideas. I agree. So does anyone have a suggestion? How about the loser has to ask Christina for a date? You just lose on purpose. That's not good. Hey, take that back. She's not my type at all. I don't think we should do this. We are not wild teenagers anymore. Whatever you say, Grandpa. So what's your idea? How about something that's actually helpful? Like helping the understaffed hotel employees with a boring task. Well, will they even allow strangers to help? I'm sure Elspeth wouldn't say no to an extra pair of hands for room service, and Yue wouldn't mind a little help preparing dinner. Sounds reasonable. In the end, we can just ask if they accept help, and if they refuse, the loser is lucky. Yeah, I think that works. But I'm not going to help Elspeth. I'm still annoyed at her. Just forgive her. It's not like she did it on purpose. Maybe I will, but it's not like I plan to lose this game or anything. So it's decided. The person who has the least amount of victory points has to offer his help. Any objections? Well, I was prepared for worse. I guess it's okay with me. I have a feeling we're going to lose. Stupid game. You should have bought those boars when... I know. Shut up. Alright, I lost. But I'd like to point out that it was only by 1 point. Curses. I better get this punishment behind me fast, if you excuse me. Oh, we didn't lose. He almost lost his temper there. It's rare for him to come in last. Do you think so? He's still a better loser than my dad. But enough board games for now. I think it's time for a walk. Gerard, would you like to come with me? Sure. Thanks for cleaning up the game, Sasha. Hey, at least help me collect all the pieces. I can't. I'm super busy showing Marin around the hotel. Hurry, Marin, before he catches us. Okay, so we have Ishmael, the rugby player, born age 24, birthday is October 17th. Ishmael Osman Oglu is a famous rugby player from Turkey. He's quite an energetic person, but a bad loser when it comes to board games. And then we have Alexander, the private detective, age 30, birthday November 14th. Alexander Pavlo, or Sasha, is a private investigator from Russia. He's both very cheerful with his friends, but also calm and responsible when it comes to more serious matters. Marin, are you a fan of American-style or European-style board games? What's the difference? To oversimplify my question, do you like throwing dice or do you like victory points? Never really thought about it. I prefer taking my chance with dice. That's what I prefer. Okay, I'm gonna assume these are connected rooms. Yeah, the library. Somebody's sleeping in here. Here's the library, the perfect place. To doze off, it seems. Who's this young lady? Be careful, Marin. Some monsters are better left undisturbed when they're resting. Monster? She doesn't look that dangerous. If you're too scared to go near her, just stay here. I'll do it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, she's drooling. Looks like she read something before falling asleep. It must have been a very boring book. Let's see. It says Tod in Venedig, which means Death in Venice in English. Sounds like a detective novel. Caught you, bastard. Oh god, she's gonna stab me. Huh? What? I thought I was asleep in an easy prey, didn't you? Wiki, stop. He didn't mean any harm. Huh? Wait, who are you? I'm just a harmless guy, so please take that pointy weapon away from me. I was about to stab an innocent person. Wonderful. So what's your deal? Do you always sneak up on women when they're sleeping? No, I was just curious what you were reading. Uh-huh. Just ask me when I'm awake. How's that? Hey, please relax. How about we just start over from the very beginning? I really do not want to be on your bad terms. Okay, fine. You know, I get a little stressed when I don't get enough sleep. I've noticed that. And I suppose the murder mystery novel must have been very intense to cause that reaction. It's not a murder mystery. The name is bait. It's just a stupid story about an embarrassed old man who fell in love with a young boy and then died randomly. That sounds anticlimactic. Yep, all of this author's stories are like that, but I can't help it. I've read every other book here already. Anyway, enough literature bashing. May I ask your name? It's Amarian Hala, but just call me Marin. What about you? I'm Wiki Hagen. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't really feel like chatting. That's okay. We can talk later during dinner if you like. It sounds reasonable. Good night, Marin. Oh, just one last question. Why don't you sleep in your room? The library's more tranquil, and now please leave. Very well. See you later, Wiki. Okay, so now we've met another character. Okay, Wiki Hagen, the modern day Viking, age 26, birthday is February 29th, an enigmatic lady who likes to doze off in the hotel library. Yep, so the library and the lounge are connected. We have a bar. Here's the bar. They've almost everything you could ask for. I'm not thirsty, but I might at least take a look at what they have here. Quite a somber mood in here. It's the blizzard. It brings down the spirits of everyone who isn't used to it. You want something, sir? Just looking, maybe later. Thanks for asking. Sure. By the way, my name is Roberto Alenihara. That was probably wrong. Nice to meet you. I'm Marin, a pilot from Finland, if we haven't got to this point. Or if you haven't realized at this point. I'm going to butcher these names, so. I see. Okay, we'll see if there's anything else to look at before I go and talk to the lady at the bar. Psst, Jared, I don't think we should disturb her. Don't tell me you're shy. I'm not shy, it's just an instinct. A what? In Finland, we can sense when someone doesn't want to be disturbed, but yet he disturbed the girl that was sleeping. That's a funny joke. You're just too scared of her beauty, but I'll help you. Jared, wait. Hello, young lady. I'm not that young, but yes. My friend said he'd like to meet you, but he's too shy to talk to you. Don't you two have better things to do than make fun of a lonely woman in a bar? I wasn't making fun of you. I'm giving you my word as a lawyer. It's not worth anything, I'm afraid. I don't trust lawyers anymore. Hey you, come over here. You mean me? Don't be shy, I don't usually bite. So what's up with you? Well, I just want to get to know everyone in the hotel. I'm Marin. Call me Lupita. Lupita? That's a fancy name. It's a pseudonym. I don't like to give my real name to strangers. Why is that? Are you a famous author? No, but I'm a senior manager in a very large company in Spain. That makes me pretty famous. Instead of fan letters, it's job applications and hate mail that flood my colleagues' private inboxes. Didn't get any yet, luckily. But enough about my work. I'm on vacation here. I should be relaxing. Not the best place for that. Indeed, I didn't even bring my snowboard. Oh, you can snowboard? That's awesome. Yes, but I must admit I had a very good teacher. How long are you staying, Marin? Just until the blizzard stops, which hopefully will be in a few days. I'll leave you alone for now. I want to check out the rest of the hotel. It was nice to meet you. Have fun. Where did I hear that name before? Okay, character information. You know, I just thought of something. He crash landed, didn't bring, any of his stuff with him. They're thinking the storm's going to clear up in a few days. He's going to be wearing the same clothes over and over again. That's just a little gross. Okay, Lupita, the mystery. We don't know her age or her birthday. A businesswoman who dislikes giving out personal information, just like Lupita is just a pseudonym. May I ask what you're reading? One of those old German books from the library. It's called The Magic Mountain. That is a wicked looking cover. I don't think I would want to read a book that had a cover like that because I feel like a curse would come out of it. Taking books out of the library is normally forbidden, but since I'm the librarian of this hotel, I took the liberty to finish this book here. Because of the snowstorm, the new bartender hasn't arrived yet, so I'm working double shifts. Oh, that sounds bad. It's okay. The hotelier pays me 3 times the normal rate, and both jobs are pretty quiet. I mean, that's a lucky gig. Okay, so Roberto is the librarian, age 37, birthday September 2nd. Mostly known as the librarian of the Hotel Fafnir. Usually very calm and collected, it's best not to provoke Roberto unnecessarily. Yeah, you gotta watch librarians. Okay, so we have the dining room. Okay, the kitchen's unlocked, so I think we could head down there. Oh, he got stuck and then he appeared behind me. Okay, he's not saying anything about the dining room. The storm just won't stop. My wife must be worried sick. Hi, Yue. Got some time? Oh, hello, Gerard. I see you brought a new face with you. Greetings, I'm Marin. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. My name is Uwe Loenzan. I'm the chef of this hotel. I know a lot of special dishes, including but not limited to Bulgarian ones. Oh, I think I had enough Bulgarian food for a while. I've been visiting my father in Nuremberg for the last few days. Ah, Nuremberg. Nuremberg, that's a beautiful city. Fear not, tonight's food will be something everyone will like. Which brings me to the question, where are you from and are you intolerant to any kind of food? I'm from Finland, and no, as long as it's not too spicy, I can handle it. Alright, I'm going to have to ask you to leave now because I'm going to start cooking. Then I won't bother you anymore. Thank you, Yue. You're welcome. Enjoy your stay here. Okay, so we still got a couple characters that we gotta find. Okay, so Yue is the chef cook, age 52, birthday July 22nd. A top chef from Bulgaria with a big heart. He cares deeply about the well-being of his coworkers and guests and believes in the goodness of people. There's a sign. Currently under maintenance. Roberto told me they should be working again by dinner. Oh, good. So we don't have to take the steps all the time. Ooh, we have a toilet. Hey, why is there a picture of a mouse and a coffee cup? Counter question, why shouldn't there be one? Well, objection overruled. Dude, what if I had to go to the bathroom? Back up a little. Okay, so we have two people over there. I guess we'll start over here. Man, this sucks so much. I'm supposed to be on set tomorrow. This place stinks and the people here are all weird. Where are your manners, Chris? Don't let the weather get to you. You don't have to be on the receiving end of my bosses whining that they can't film without me. Okay, I wouldn't want to work for one of your clients either. That would be scary. Oh, hey, Mimi, look, it's that French lawyer and some weird random guy. That's just rude. Wait a minute, Gerard. Let me handle this. What? What are you up to? Weird random guy? Miss, I have a name. So do I, duh. Your point? Chris, don't make more enemies than you can handle. What? I just don't want to talk to some random dude. Please excuse her. She's not in the best of moods. We haven't met before, have we? I'm Wilhelmina Anderson, hailing from Denmark. Hi, I'm Ilmari Halla. Nice to meet you both. Same here. Judging by your name, you must be from Finland, right? Isn't your first name usually just Imari? I only know Imarian as a surname. I see, you're quite knowledgeable. My dad wanted to be fancy, hence the name. But please call me Marin instead. As you wish, Marin. And what about you? Huh, are you talking to me? Fine. I'm Christina Mikovice from Poland. Nice to meet you, I guess. Hey, how come we haven't met before? Have you been hiding in your room for the last few days? What do you mean? She's talking about the fact that we've all been trapped in this hotel for a few days now. Well, I'm a pilot. I crash landed my plane somewhere nearby, and now I'm seeking shelter here. Really? I could have sworn I saw you here a few days ago. Well, I apologize for my rude behavior, Mr. Crash Pilot. I hope you enjoy your stay. Just call me Marin, and thank you, I guess. Now please leave us. I need to talk to my sister about something important. Wait, your sisters? Even though you're from two different countries? Well, half-sisters. We have the same dad. I see. Well, I won't bother you any longer. Will you and your friend be joining us for dinner tonight? I'd like to know a little more about everyone in this hotel. Oh, sure, if it's okay with Christiana. Or Christina. It's not. It is. See you later, Marin. How did it go? It went great. We're invited to dinner with a tall, blonde woman and her weird sister. It'd be hilarious if she was like, I heard that. Congratulations. I'm not going, though. Why not? Wilhelmina and I know each other from the court. I once cross-examined her until she spilled the beans about the guilty party. Personally, I don't have any problems with her, but I'm afraid there might be some bad blood between us. I see. Well, she specifically asked for my friend. Maybe she doesn't mind anymore. I usually avoid women when I'm around. I usually avoid women when I'm around. There's always trouble brewing for some reason. I guess I'll decide on a whim whether to join or not. But now let's go. Okay, so we have Wilhelmine, the royal tutor, age 28, birthday is June 17th. Wilhelmine Anderson is an elegant and noble-looking lady from Denmark. She's currently trapped in the Fafnir Hotel with her half-sister, Christina. Okay, Christina, the camera woman, age 24, birthday December 23rd. Christina was born in Poland and is the half-sister to Wilhelmine. We got an infirmary. Save point. Okay, nice. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a doctor. Okay, laundry room. Okay, it doesn't look like we have anybody that does our laundry. We have to wash our clothes ourselves, which we're going to have to do every day. There's like multiple elevators. It's unusual. Okay, this is the boss man's office. Huh. There's a lady on that picture, but I can't see it. It looks like a bathroom that's blocked off. I wonder why there's like 2 separate elevators in 2 different areas, but I only saw 1 elevator downstairs. Hello, Milan. Are you feeling better? Oh, hey, Gerard. I didn't see you. Wait, who are you? Are you the hotelier? You mean me? No, I'm Marin, just another guest. I just arrived unwillingly. I'm a private pilot from Finland, and I crash-landed nearby. Really? Are you hurt? Well, just a few bruises, but nothing serious. Thank you for asking. I see. In that case, welcome to the Hotel Fafnir, I guess. May I ask your name? All right. I'm Milan Drikstra. I'm a freelance IT security specialist from the Netherlands. Nice to meet you. Same here. And since almost everyone asked me the question, yes, I do know how to fix a printer. Do you have one at home? My mom does have one. She sometimes asks me to repair it, and I don't know how. In that case, Gerard, can I borrow a pen and one of your notebook papers? Sure, here. Here, Omarian. Follow these instructions when it's causing trouble again. Thanks, I guess. No problem. I'll retreat to my room now. I'm still feeling somewhat dizzy. See you guys later. Okay, so this is where the rooms are. He's a bit strange, but also kind of nice. Indeed, though he seems absent-minded at times. Let's go, Marin. Just a second. Let me check what he wrote. Don't tell Gerard. Meet me in 30 minutes before dinner. Room 106. You look confused. What does it say? Turn it off and then on. I didn't know he had such a predictable sense of humor. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so that's very odd. Okay, Milan is an IT specialist, age 30, birthday January 3rd. Milan Drikstra from the Netherlands is a freelance IT security specialist. He's either a bit confused or has a strange sense of humor. Okay, now we didn't get a timer, but we have to meet him in room 106, which I assume is his room. Now, I think ours was, what, 204 or something like that? I think we're on the 2nd floor. Yeah, there are so many elevators with only, like, 1 at the basement. So, okay, we have a staff room that's open. A lot of save spots. That slightly worries me. But it could just be there's just 1 on every floor. And there's no, shift key doesn't work, so I can't run. So, you know, that does make me feel a little bit better. Okay, and floor 2. Now, we still have 2 people we have not met, which I'm assuming one's the hotel. Yep, there's my room. This should be your room if I'm not mistaken. Awesome. Guess I'll check it out now. Wait, who's this lady? You don't know her? No, it's the first time I've seen her. Is she also a crash pilot? Well, there's only one way to find out. Hey. Nice hairstyle. Thank you. What's your name? Clara Frank. And yours? Marin Hala. Nice to meet you. Same here. See you later. That won't do. Objection! Where have you been the last few days? When did you arrive? Why am I being interrogated now? Have I committed a crime? Not per se, but it would reduce suspicion if you could give me some logical arguments about your whereabouts. Fine, I arrived at the hotel a few days ago just before the blizzard. But after checking in, I started to feel dizzy and sick, so I quarantined myself until today. She's the second one. The guy from earlier felt dizzy. And just now I checked the kitchen and told the cook that I'll be here for dinner. Be there for dinner tonight. Happy now? Yes, this answer will suffice. Thank you very much. By the way, I'm Gerard Perigord, a top lawyer in France. I already guessed that. I'm an engineering student from Austria. And the next time you want to interrogate me, you better have a good reason for it. Yikes. I'll keep that in mind. Very well. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I'd like to explore the hotel before dinner. Hey, let's explore together. That's what I was doing. I think I'm going to relax in my room for a while. So I'll see you later on, Gerard. Gerard? Oh, sorry. Did you say something? I'm going to my room. See you later. Okay, take care, my friend. Oh, but we are not going to our room because I want to continue looking at other stuff. Okay, Clara Frank, the engineer, age 20. Birthday is October 31st. Clara Frank is an enthusiastic engineering student from Austria with a unique sense for fashion. I do like her outfit. It's cute. Okay, so we do have a hotel over here. Or a hotel, good lord. An elevator. Wonder if her room is around mine. There's a lot of rooms here. So I'm curious who's up here with me. Obviously she is. Okay, so those steps go down. Okay, we'll go ahead and go into our room. Now, I didn't get a 30-minute timer, so I don't know. This is a nice room. Okay, so we're going to run and check. I'm going to run downstairs and see if I can meet that guy just yet. Or maybe that's going to be one of those things that it just automatically lets us do that. Yeah, because it's locked right now. He said 106, and he said 30 minutes. So we don't have a timer, so I guess we'll just go ahead and lay down in our bed. Because that's the only thing I can do right now. Finally, some time to relax. It can't hurt to just lie down for a moment and close my eyes. Oh, I bet it could. Especially if you don't get up. Huh? What? Who could it be now? Yep. I save. I know I just saved, but I am a saver. Come in. The door is not locked. Oh, that's somebody new. Oh, are you Marin? Yes, how can I help you? You have such long hair. Thank you for noticing. Do you like it? I have to admit, for a moment I thought you were a woman. I apologize. It's okay, you're not the first. So what do you want? Sasha told me that a new soul has washed up here, so I wanted to see you and say hello. Can I stay here for a moment? Yes, of course. Allow me to introduce myself. My official name is... Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. Odyadan Sergel Bjorian. But calling me Sarah will suffice. Thank God I can call you Sarah. Just Sarah. Yes, that'll be enough. Ultradin is my father's name, and Borjan is my Ovag. Okay, where are you from? I'm from Mongolia, but at the moment I live in St. Petersburg to study philosophy. I live together with Sasha. I see, so he's your boyfriend? No, we're just very good friends who have known each other for a long time. We met each other online in a video game. I see. Well, it's nice to meet you. I have to say the same. I heard you managed to survive today's board game session. I'm impressed. Next time I'll be there as a player, so you better be ready to be sent to the hellfires of Tamag. Tagmog. Is that a threat, Sarah? No, it's a challenge and a promise. I never say no to a good challenge, so let's fight next time. I like to hear that. It seems that Sasha was not lying about you. Dinner will be served in about 30 minutes. Do you mind if I stay a bit longer until it is ready? Oh, is it that late already? Let me think for a second. You're not given a choice what to do next. The choices in this game have consequences. There are no bad choices, only some are better than others. So what do you do? Oh man. Okay, it leads you to a major story path. I'm assuming both of these do. I want to meet Milan as much as I would love to hang out with Sarah. I'm not sure if there's any love interest in this game, but we got a couple of the ladies that seem to really dig us. But I want to meet Milan because I'm very curious why he left me that note. So I'm going to pick that one. I actually need to go now. I have a meeting with someone else. I understand. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. See you later, Sarah. We'll meet again, Marin. I really wonder what Milan's message is about. His room number should be 106, according to the paper. Because I'm extremely curious. And especially with him saying he's dizzy and that other girl said she was dizzy. Hey, Milan. Hey, come in. Sorry for the strange invitation, but I didn't know any better. Anyway, you claim that you crash landed here. What exactly were you flying? My own plane, a Cessna 172. I hope it's not damaged too badly. I had to save for it a long time until I could buy it. I believe you. You sound sincere. The thing is, I don't know who to trust anymore. Since you just got here, you're my best bet. With what? What's wrong, Milan? I don't remember how I got here. You don't? The last thing I remember was cycling through the streets of Utrecht at night. Then I remember waking up in a hotel. According to Elspeth, this was my third day here. So that could only mean one of two things. Either I'm crazy, or someone drugged me the first 2 days. Drugged? Well, with one of those mind-erasing things they put in drinks. Scary stuff. And I have no idea who could have done it, much less why. Maybe they were trying to extract some IT security secrets from companies I work with, and then made me forget. Okay, this sounds super serious. Have you asked anyone else's help? No. It was awkward enough when I was talking to Elspeth about what I was doing here in the hotel. And whenever I walk around the hotel, I feel like I'm surrounded by spies. So be careful who you talk to and what you drink. I'll take your warning to heart, although I wish there was something else I could do for you. In that case, answer me one simple question. Yes? Marin, where are we? At first I thought it was in the United Kingdom since Elspeth is Scottish, but then I met Uwe and Roberto. Good question. My flight was from Nuremberg to Leppenrada over the Baltic Sea, although the snowstorm forced me to land in a coastal area. In other words, we must be somewhere halfway between Germany and Finland on the Baltic Sea. And what's in between? Poland, Denmark, Sweden, the 3 Baltic states, and Russia's Kaliningrad region. Interesting. How did I get from the Netherlands to one of those countries without remembering? Did you ask anyone else? Well, yes, I asked Uwe where I am, and he just laughed and said I would know where I met said I would know when I met the Holtier. But despite sneaking around and looking for him, I could not find the Holtier. His office is empty. However, the employees claim that he's around here somewhere, doing important paperwork. I remember Elspeth leaving her desk to ask the Holtier if it's okay to take a room without making a reservation. So either he's very good at playing hide and seek, or his existence is fake. Why would the employees do that? I don't know. Marin, there's so many things I don't know why and how they happen. So again, all I can say for now is to be careful. Something is definitely wrong in this hotel. Now I'm curious, I wonder if we would actually have the same conversation with Sarah. This game is definitely going to be something, with at least another playthrough to make different choices for sure. I have a feeling though Sarah might be giving us the same information that Milan was going to give us. And that's why she sought us out when she talked to Sasha. Okay, so what do we do? Just play along for now. We should get to the dining room soon. I go first. Please wait a few minutes. I don't want the person who drugged me to be alarmed that I'm talking to you in private. Fine. See you soon. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check out his room really quick. Oh, now it's red. Does it mean it's working? Oh, it is. It's working. Okay. Yeah, see, there's multiple elevators. Hello, Marin. I hope you brought a little bit of hunger with you. I had 2 extra helping hands, so today we will warm you up with some good soup and pretzels before we move on to the main course. Oh, I love pretzels. After that, I have a delicious surprise for everyone. Wait, I had a wee accident. My hand slipped and she soaked my pants with hot soup. Girl, how can you be so careless? I'm so sorry. Making a puppy face won't help, especially since this is the second time you've screwed me over. Oh, wait, I'm going to call today. I really have to get changed. All right, Ishmael. Thank you for your help today. Don't count on me tomorrow. I'll make sure I don't lose again. Elspeth, please be careful not to upset the guest again. If the hotelier finds out, you could be in trouble. I didn't do it on purpose. The soup kettle was super hot. It's okay. Just make sure you stay focused and don't mess up again, okay? Yes. I will not let you down again, Uwe. That's my little Douglas. Come now. We have to redo the soup real quick. Okay, so we had character information updated. I don't know. Oh, here we go, Sarah. Because I don't think we looked at hers. Okay, so the philosopher, age 27, birthday February 18th. Sarah is a philosophy student from Mongolia, currently living in St. Petersburg. She's a close friend of Sasha's. Yeah, because I don't see anything new. He acts as something of a father figure to Elspeth. Okay. That's where it was. All right, got it. Hi, Milan. Hi, Lupita. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I'm curious. Who's the young lady in black? The one with the very revealing outfit? Beats me. I've never seen her before. Her name is Clara. She told me that she felt sick after arriving at the hotel, so she quarantined herself for a few days until now. Commendable. It must have been really boring being stuck in a hotel room, though. Why is she sitting at a table with the hotel staff? What if she's the hotelier? Isn't she a little young to be one? Besides, she'd normally introduce herself if that were the case. Yes, normally. Milan, you're overinterpreting things as usual. May I ask, do you know each other? Yes, we do. Lupita's company asked me to come in and do some IT security reviews in the past. And she was my contact person. I could stay at her house in the guest room until my work was done. It's kind of a funny coincidence that we ran into each other here again. So, you two are good friends? We're just 2 people who get along, that's all. What Milan said. Don't let your imagination run wild and learning. I see. Okay. Okay, so we got some more character info. She and Milan have worked together in the past, though there may be a bit more to it than they make it out to be. I mean, she's letting him stay over. Just saying. And he has done some IT security consulting for Lupita's company in the past. Good evening, Mr. Hala. Hello, Mr. Alhari and Miss Frank. Hey, oh, right. You were the friend of the defense attorney. Just call me Clara. It's unusual to hear my last name. Same here. Roberto's fine with me, unless you insist on being formal. No. In that case, just call me Marin. It's all right. All right, Marin. Dinner will be served soon, so please have a seat. Thank you, although I have to admit, I didn't expect the staff to sit at the same table as the guest. It's rather unusual indeed. It was Elspeth's idea. I'm not going to force you to sit at the same table as me if it makes you uncomfortable. It's not that, don't worry. Now, back to us, Clara. What did you want to ask me? Where is the hotelier? Is he not joining us for dinner? He rarely eats at regular hours, so I guess he is in his office. I checked his office before I came here. He didn't answer. Then he's probably doing some inspections. What do you want from him? Is there something wrong with the hotel or our service? Nothing like that. I'd just like to meet him. I think I know him personally. I see. I'll let him know the next time I see him. Thank you, Roberto. Okay, interesting. Oh, so I guess he's not sitting with us. There you are, Marin. Hey, everyone. I was a little worried about you, Marin, but it looks like Sarah left you in one piece. Hey, I told you I was just going to greet him formally. Who do you think I am? Well, I don't have to remind you what you did the first time we met. Sasha, that was years ago. I become a better person. What are you talking about? Oh, just an online game we play regularly. We were waiting for a dragon that only spawns after hours of waiting. I did all the prep work to make sure we didn't get wiped out. But then, just before the monster's HP went down to 0, Sarah's thrown me out of her party. She took the rare mount loot and logged out for a full minute. For a moment, my heart was completely and utterly broken. Careful, Marin. Behind this innocent smile lies one hell of a Shertovka. Hey, that was the first and only time I did that. After that encounter, I always let him take the loot first. So please let's change the subject. I do not want Marin's view of me to be tainted by past mistakes. In that case, did anyone hear why Ishmael got upset? I saw him briefly, but then he left. About that, Elspeth spilled hot soup on him. If that is true, then I fear for her life. That was not the first time she had done a... What did you call it, Gerard? You mean a faux pas? Who knows, maybe it wasn't one and she actually did it on purpose. Look, there he is. I'm finally free. Man, who would have thought that making food for 14 people could take so long? Welcome back, Ishmael. And Marin has already told us what Elspeth did. Yes? Good. Because I don't want to talk about her or be around her for the rest of the day. She's bad luck for me. I hope this is not too much of an imposition, but you still have the smell of pumpkin soup on you. Really? Oh, come on. I just showered and changed into my spare clothes. This is not a bad thing, Ishmael. It adds to my anticipation of the meal. Same here. I have to be careful not to take a bite out of you. Say, friend, what's this delicious surprise I was talking about? Is it pudding? Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Let's just say it was actually fun to help with the dessert. Fine. Be the culprit of my extended curiosity. So, Marin, will you be joining us for dinner? Well, I like to have some space during dinner, so I think I'll sit somewhere else. It's the ladies that interest you, huh? Surely you have at least 1 minute to raise a glass with us to our friendship? Good idea. I'm on board. Marin, I would also like you to join us. All right, I give in to group pressure, but only one small glass. Elspeth, may I make a small request? Oh, certainly. What can I do for you? Could you bring us a bottle of the hotel's finest red wine from the bar? We need it for a toast. I saw a Romani Conti there. Sure, I suppose I'll be on your tab as well. Oh, it's on me. I hope you won't be offended if I move my chair a little while you're celebrating. I don't want to invite Elspeth to spill wine on me as well. That's understandable. I asked Roberto for the prices, and are you sure you want this? It's very expensive. Bestie problem? If you're worried, I can pay cash now. Okay, I'll bring it to you in a moment. Be careful what you sow, Elspeth, or your wallet will disappear next. Thank you for your concern. I still don't think she did it. I'm back. The ultra-expensive red wine just as you ordered. That makes 800 plus 43 minus 92, adding the square root equals... Here, keep the rest. Well, thank you, Mr. Perigord. Please let me purr it in for you and your friends. Oh, there's no wine glass for Marin on the table. That's okay. He can take mine. I know what it tastes like anyway. Oh, okay. What about you, Mr. Osmaglau? Are you sitting away? Why are you sitting away? I don't drink alcohol. It's, harem, you know. Oh, right. Oops. In that case, I'll take Ishmael's glass. Kippis. Sante. Wait, we weren't supposed to be drinking anything. My dear guest, is there anything else I can do for you? Yes, Elspeth, please take my glass. It's a bit much for me. Wait, I'm not allowed to drink while I'm working. Oh, God. Oh no. That's the third glass I've broken this month. What am I going to do now? Relax. If anyone asks, it was my fault. Come on, let me help you clean it up. Thank you. Now, if you excuse me, I'm on my way to a hiding place. Wow, she's really clumsy. Poor girl. I'll be honest, I expected her to break the bottle as well. Okay, so nothing new there. Roberto, since the hotel is currently understaffed, he also takes on the role of assistant manager and is a bartender during the night, which we did kind of know that, but that didn't pop up there. He considers Marin a friend, and because of his success in court, he has no other money problems. He met Serengel in an online game where she did something very cruel to him at first, but now they become best friends. Yeah, I mean, I played games like that in Elder Scrolls Online. There were some people who would do that to you, or they would pull all the loot boxes before everybody got there, and eventually they would disappear. And so, like, if you were waiting for somebody to come in to your run, they didn't get the treasure. So you had to be careful with people like that. Although she seems calm, there's a destructive spirit lurking in her eyes, at least according to Sasha. Okay, for some reason, she's very interested in the hotelier. Hey, why are you all alone? Do you mind if I spend some time with you? Oh, it's you. Well, I guess I have no choice. Have a seat. Hey, about what happened today, I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. It won't happen again, I promise. Apology accepted. So what's up with you? How did you get here? Well, the short story is that I'm a pilot and I crashed nearby. Now tell me something about you. Well, I'm a medical student from Norway, and I'm kind of stranded here in the hotel. She's going to run the clinic. But I'm also a modern-day Viking, so it's nothing I can't handle. What does that mean? Are you plundering English churches via boat? I haven't done that yet, but it's on my list. Okay, now for real. It means that I embrace many of the old Nordic traditions that still have value today. For example, I choose Loki as my deity and live by his ideals. Oh, the god of mischief. I hope I don't step on your toes by asking this, but isn't he like the evil god of Norse religion? Evil? He just accidentally chose the wrong side during Ragnarok. Mistakes happen sometimes. Also, didn't he give birth to an 8-legged horse? Marin, stop making fun of my deity or you will regret it. What? I'm just stating mythological facts. Fine. Then you already know that Loki will punish anyone who mocks his name. Let's see if I can come up with something good. Hey, slow down. I think I better go before you get any funny ideas. He knows about Sufnir. Interesting. I better keep an eye on him. Maybe I can come up with a good prank. Dude, who doesn't know about the 8-legged horse? Okay, she's a medical student from Norway who missed her flight home. She also believes in Norse mythology and has a special fondness for her patron, Loki. Okay, so we can't talk to her. Okay, so let's go over and talk to the ladies. Oh, hey, Mimi. Look, it's the crash pilot. Marin, would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Chris has already asked me several times about you. I knew it. I knew she secretly liked me. Say what? Do I even have a choice when Christina is that interested in me? Oh, I know. How about we get a separate table and talk in private? Stop this nonsense right now, or I will make sure you won't survive this night. Whoa, chill. I was just joking. So, Marin, how do you deal with this new situation being stuck in a hotel? Well, it's still strange for me to be trapped here. I really wanted to be back home in Finland by now. But most of the people here are really cool and fun to hang out with. That's great to hear. Just be careful around those who are up to no good. They won't add anything positive to your time. Are you talking about someone in particular? Her sister. Hey, stop staring at me. Sorry, just wanted to make sure that Wilhelmina wasn't talking about you. The person I'm referring to is sitting alone at her table right now. Well, it could be her, or it could be her. Let's see. Sitting alone is Vicky. But she's asleep. To put it politely, her head is a mess. Well, I had the pleasant experience of almost getting stabbed by her, but I think she's just too stressed by the situation, right? She's crazy. Called my sister the B word out of the blue. So you better stay away from her, you hear me? Fine, although I'd rather talk about you than gossip about Vicky. You are right, it's not a good thing to gossip. May I ask what you both do for a living? You know my job, but I still don't know anything about you two. Do you want to start, Chris? Well, say, Crash Pilot, do you know the TV series, Wachowski? No, what's it about? It's a thriller about catching a serial killer who always murders someone at the stroke of midnight. He leaves clues about his next victim on clock hands, hence the name. And I'm the main cinematographer. All the vid camera shots for each murder were my idea. That sounds really cool. You really think so? Yeah, I do. Although, to be honest, I thought you were someone who would rather be in the spotlight since you wear such bright colors. Well, I do want to be in front of the camera someday, so I'm practicing my acting skills with every chance I get. Please show me. Oh, well, it's hard to come up with an act without any context. Maybe later. Chris has shown great potential. I'm sure she will turn out to be a great actress one day. I have no doubt. But what about you, Wilhelmina? I'm not so special. I'm just a boring teacher. Just a boring teacher? Hello, you're a royal tutor. A royal tutor? Well, I educate the children of people with great prestige, money, and power, including but not limited to royalty. So I carry a heavy burden to make sure their offspring are properly educated and I know how to navigate this wily world. I have to admit, it sounds like you both have exciting jobs. Being a private pilot should be no different, right? Being able to fly freely as desired that very few people can fulfill for themselves. Can you do a barrel roll? Well, technically I can do it, but I never tried. The amount of G would be risky for a plane like mine, like my 172. Scared of crash pilot? No, I just like to live. Okay, so she's a cinematographer for the famous Polish thriller series, Waskowski. I did not say that right. But this is just a step towards her real goal, which is to become a leading actress in a thriller one day. See, actually, that's what I assumed she was when she was talking about it, was she was an actress. She currently works as a private tutor for the Danish royal family, which actually, I think that came out earlier. Oh, we're not going to sit with them? Because they actually asked me to sit with them, but they've got Elspeth here. Okay, well, we'll go here. Hey, Elspeth, why are you hiding in the corner? Well, I accidentally spilled salt on Roberto's plate. So to punish myself, I decided to just sit in an empty corner so as not to cause any more trouble. Sometimes I just want to be swallowed by the earth. Don't say that, Lizzie. Everyone has bad days now and then. But I have 7 bad days a week. It's hard for me to stay focused. Still, you don't have to be alone. So whether you like it or not, I'm going to sit here. You don't need to bother, you know. It's no trouble. After all, we finally have some time to get to know each other. Why would you be interested in learning more about a mere bellhop? You don't make sense, Marin. Hey, I have the feeling we're being watched. Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed her down there. She was looking around. What do you mean? Oh, maybe she wanted me to sit with her. Oh, just ignore her. Hey everyone, before we get to the main course, it's time for some good pumpkin soup with pretzels. What do you think, Marin? Doesn't Ricky's hair look very similar? To what? Oh, you mean like a pretzel? Yes, indeed. Ricky is my little pretzel lady. I have to admit, it's not the first time I've heard that. I guess I'll just take it as a compliment. Can I have one more? Sure. Here you go. Thanks, Uwe. You're the best. Ooh, I love pretzels. Absolutely love them. It wasn't easy to decide on a main dish because everyone comes from a different country and has their own special tastes and needs. So I decided to cook some delicious spaghetti with all kinds of different sauces and toppings. But first, I have to make sure that the food is good enough to serve to our distinguished guest. Roberto, would you like to try? Let's see. It doesn't look too shabby. And for the taste? Oh, it's perfecto. Couldn't have done it better myself. You heard it first, folks. Even my biggest critic when it comes to Italian food is convinced. Please enjoy it to the fullest. It seems everyone has survived the initial food coma. I hope you're all ready for the mouth-watering dessert. Everyone, take a look. Hey, are those? Oh my goodness gracious, so many chocolate muffins. How curious. They all have little flags on them. That was my idea. That way no one will accidentally eat 2 or end up empty-handed. Good thing the hotelier kept them. He even had some very old flags like a Prussian one. So everyone, please take one and enjoy it to the fullest. Hey, Marin? Yes, Lizzie? You took 2. The second one is my muffin. You're not from the UK or Scotland. I was curious how your country tastes, so please excuse me if I take a bite. Marin, no! My wee muffin! Give it back! Yummy, that tasted good. Now you've done it. Prepare for my Foyer Celtica. Hey, relax. You get a fresh taste of Finland here. Take it. Oh, really? It was just a little tease. I never intended to eat them both. Oh, you were just playing a joke on me. You are the devil. Say, Lizzie, what time does your shift end? Do you want to hang out at the bar later? I'd basically be free in 1 hour, but I have a better idea. Let's meet later in my room. The door number is 207. I hope you like scotch. Oh, okay, Lizzie. Well, I don't usually drink whiskey, but I guess I can make an exception. Uh-oh. Ugh. Huh? You good? Excuse me, I'm feeling a little strange all of a sudden. What's going on? My head, it's spinning left and right. What's happening to me? Marin? Hey, are you alright? Huh? Who's talking to me? Oh no, I think I need to vomit. Does anyone have a bucket? Oh god, what's happening? Oh my. Anyone, I need a doctor. Marin's breaking down. Huh? What's wrong with him? Mon Dieu, this doesn't look good at all. Vicky, we need, you studied medicine, right? Can you help us? What's wrong now? Can't even enjoy a muffin in peace? Heffan, did he vomit blood? Everyone, please don't panic. I know what to do. Oh, wait, I fear Marin has some kind of heavy allergic reaction to something that was inside the muffin. We need to get him to the infirmary fast. Every second counts. Or it came out of Lizzie's muffin and the boy that doesn't like her poisoned it. And I took the bite first and I got poisoned. Oh, all right, Gerard, help me carry him. Of course, hang in there, Marin. The stomach pain kept me in a vivid state, making it impossible for me to fall asleep or stay conscious. What I felt could be described as a kind of purgatory. My soul and body were about to be torn in half. I could taste blood on my tongue. It must have been an hour or so. The sense of time was long gone. The pain was diminishing, or maybe my body was going numb. I couldn't tell. What I could tell was that I began to feel a gentle touch running through my hair, reaching up to my forehead. Although I wanted to finally fall asleep, my body decided to open my eyes again. At first, all I could see was a faint green light. Slowly, the other colors formed into simple shapes. I was lying on my side. Someone was in front of me. Was it, Kullervo? I miss you. Did you say something? No, I think it was him. Look. For a moment, I thought some angels were talking about me. Then I noticed they sounded familiar, but at first I couldn't tell who they were. But it didn't matter. I was just glad I wasn't alone. I'll be honest, I never expected that you'd still be alive. That's a good sign, isn't it? Will he recover? Well, he already went through all the bad signs, so only the good ones are left. Marin, can you hear us? Wiki? Gerard? Thank heaven you're alive. What happened to me? You had an extreme allergic shock to something, it seems. That's not entirely true. Now that you're awake, I can tell you both the truth. Those symptoms were of an arsenic trioxide overdose. I told the others you were having an allergic shock to calm them down. Arsenic trioxide? It's the most accessible poison. Its formula is As2O3. It's a tasteless white powder. Wait, what? I was poisoned? Why am I hearing this only now? You should have told me as soon as you found out. Sorry, Gerard, but I didn't want you to go off and do something irrational while Marin was fighting for his life. Who do you think I am? I would never leave a victim alone when someone is out there trying to kill him. Well, at least now you know, so please calm down. Anyway, I want to get something straight. Marin, the level of luck you had was unbelievable. First, the amount of poison you absorbed was very high, which made you react faster than most victims, so I was able to react in time. Fortunately, it was not enough to kill you. Second, for some reason, this infirmary had 2,3 Demercopacter 1 propensol. Oh my god, scientific words. Propansolinic acid stored here, which I used to counteract the arsenic. The third thing is the IPV bag. You lost a lot of blood, and I couldn't communicate with you and ask for your blood type. But as if someone had anticipated something, it turns out that this bag of blood is blood type O negative, which is compatible with all other blood types. And the biggest luck factor of all is that a certain modern-day Viking was present to watch over you. Looks like going to medical school finally paid off. Hey, why are you hugging me all of a sudden? Wiki, thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. How can I ever repay you? Relax, it's the Hippocratic Oath. If I can save someone from death, I will. If you promise not to die today, that's payment enough. Wiki, I was completely wrong about you. I'm so... Shh. Enough crying. Here, drink this. You've lost a lot of water and blood, so you better save those tears, okay? Thank you, I will. So what should we do? Will he make a full recovery? Since we acted quickly, he'll probably suffer only minor to hopefully no permanent organ damage. Still, it's better if we take it slow, let him rest, and keep him safe here. Good, I agree. But I must admit, when I saw you collapse, I was afraid that we would all end up like you. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Everyone else is fine for the most part. Except for me. Thanks to this, I now have another sleepless night. I don't know how much more stress my body can handle. Maybe you should take a rest here and snuggle up next to Marin on the bed. Sorry, I was just trying to lighten the mood a bit. No worries, Jordan. I almost had agreed to that, but we have to settle things first. Marin, are you still listening? Yes, I am. Good, then pay attention. Someone actively tried to murder you, which means that at least one person in this hotel is a crazy killer who might want to try again. I see. So now's the question, who's the culprit? And who can we rule out? Well, I wouldn't have saved his life if I wanted to get rid of him with poison, so I should be in the clear. And I could have just knocked you out here and finished off Marin if I was the culprit, but I have nothing to do with any of this. And as far as Marin is concerned, nobody on this planet is stupid enough to poison themselves with that much arsenic. Or are you? No. Poisoning yourself doesn't sound like a healthy thing to do. So for now, let's watch out for everyone else in this hotel. How did you get poisoned? What did you eat? The same as everyone else, pumpkin soup and spaghetti. And Elspeth's muffin. Wait, you ate the muffin that was meant for Elspeth? Yes, I did. So do I understand this correctly? Elspeth was supposed to be the victim. Where is she now? Probably asleep in her bed. It's about 2 in the morning. I went to check on her. I have a really bad feeling about this. No way, not in your condition. Listen to your doctor, Marin. You wouldn't be able to do anything in your current state. In fact, you might make matters even worse. Let me handle this. After all, I promised her that I'd notify her as soon as you wake up. What will you do if you stumble upon the culprit? Don't worry. As a lawyer, I know how to defend myself, even against physical violence. Gerard, please be careful. It makes me happy to hear that you're worried about me, but fear not. I'll just pay Elspeth a little visit and warn her. So, Ricky, I leave Marin in your capable hands tonight. I hope you two behave while I'm gone. About that, I'll probably go off somewhere to sleep and leave the key with him so that no one can break in. Wait, you're leaving me alone? Well, there's nothing else I can do for you right now. And nothing against you, but I really dislike sleeping on hospital beds. Marin, you can get up for a moment. Why should I? There's only one key for the infirmary. Take it. Infirmary key obtained. Once I leave this room, I want you to lock the door so no one can come in and hurt you. While we're at it, we should probably think of something to make sure you don't open the door to anyone pretending to be us. Not a bad idea. Let's come up with a secret code word that only the three of us know. Okay, how about Idun? You know the Norse goddess of youth and apples. Awesome. Idun it is. Sounds like a good code name, but why her in particular? Well, a friend of mine is making a game about her, and he made her look really cute. I like tall blonde women. Oh. Although she might be a redhead, but she could still technically be a blonde. Well, if you are fit enough to fawn over blondes, that must mean you no longer need my help. See ya. Oh yeah, she's a redhead. Wow, dude. Way to go. Hey, wait. Looks like you made the lady jealous over a fictional character. Anyway, take care, Marin. Thanks, you too. See you tomorrow. Holy crap, man. Okay, so timeline was updated. Oh, this is neat. So we actually have a timeline that we're going to see where people were, and I bet we can slowly figure out where each person was by questioning them. Alibi. So if it's green, it's an alibi. Yellow, no alibi. Confirmed dead. Oh, potentially dead. And missing. Oh, I like this setup a lot. I really, really like it. Okay, so let's see. While she's energetic, her attention often wanders, and it's not uncommon for her to misplace important items. See if anything else came up. I know it popped once, I think. I think he poisoned her because she was irritating him, and he helped make the cupcakes, and he was really excited about them. And the fact that it was her cupcake, I think he poisoned her. Okay, so nothing new there. All right, well, we gotta lock the door. Okay, the door's locked, but now I feel kind of dizzy again. I guess I should just trust my friends and get some sleep. Even though I finally got some rest, it wasn't relaxing. Images from my past continue to haunt me. The same goes for my guilt, which surrounds me like an enraged rose, tightening its grip with its thorns. Her unpleasant voice suddenly came to my mind, always judging. My own carelessness, it caused the downfall. And then, I had another unpleasant dream. That's no good, Marin. We shouldn't rush things. Let's see, what could we do to get to know each other? Oh, is this as if I went to her room? How about a little game? Truth or death sounds like fun. Then you could finally confess all the things you did wrong. What? Of course I know what you did. Everybody knows. As if anyone would fall for your pathetic attempts to find new love. Not after that. Never again. Huh? What are you doing in my room? Marin, help me. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Elspeth, what was up with that dream? I couldn't move or say anything at all. And now there's also this weird sharp pain in my right thumb. I'm bleeding. What's going on? Did I cut myself somewhere? No. I pricked myself on this rose thorn. Where did that come from? As if by instinct, I put my finger to my mouth to suck up the blood. I hope I can find a disinfectant spray or band-aid somewhere nearby. Uh-oh. Wait, what's going on? Why is smoke coming from behind those sheets? You're asking about the dust behind the curtain? Yes. Wait a minute. Who said that? It's a demon manifestation for certain. He waves his scissors, the heartless grub, and calls for Donman Lusternbub. Berkeley Santana, who the hell are you? Greetings, Amarian, my dear guest. See the hotel guy? I am the hotelier, and the scissor-wielding demon Gastfinger. I represent the fear of losing things that matter. I'm here to collect your thumbs, so please hold still while I cut them off. Stay away from me, you crook. I said stay away. This delicious fear, I can never get enough of it. Without thumbs, mankind wouldn't have been able to reach the Stone Age, let alone become pilots who can traverse the skies. But I will give you a chance to save your precious little thumbs if you do as I say. What do you want from me? First, I want you to accept my sincerest apologies. It seems that you were the one who was struck down by the arsenic mixture. Normally, I take great care to ensure that the detective is not the target of a crime, so I did a rather sloppy job. So you were behind the poisoning too? I should have known the moment I saw you, you son of a... Watch your tongue, my friend, and listen to my request. As I have just mentioned, I have appointed you to be the detective. In my precious hotel Fafnir, a crime has been committed. Crime? What do you mean by that? Tell me, are you not worried about Elspeth? Or about your new friends Vicky and Gerard? Why should I? What are you implying? You better find out for yourself, because it's more fun that way. I take my leave for now. The stone is already in motion. Wait, I still have many questions, but there's one that interests me the most. How the hell did you get into this room? The door should be locked. I'm a demon. A simple locked door won't stop me from coming and going. If you'll excuse me, I'll be waiting for you in Elspeth's room. I think Elspeth's dead. This must be a trick. Where did he go? There must be a hidden passage or trapdoor somewhere. No, there isn't. He really went behind the curtain and disappeared without a trace. I don't like this situation at all. I better check upon Elspeth and Gerard. A very interesting. This just got really, really interesting fast. Okay, it said that I thought it said something that was updated. I'm sure there's going to be something on the timeline as well. Okay, so at 200, I have no alibi in the infirmary, so I can't, like, prove that who I saw in the library. Or, library, goodness. The, infirmary. Okay, now I forget, where is her room? Wait, where was her room again? Oh, thank you. I mean, Marin and I are on the same page. I think she said her room was number 207, which should be near my room. Might as well take the elevator. I mean, it's available. So we need to go to the second floor. Okay, 204, 205, 206. Okay, there's 207. Oh no, there's blood. Oh no. Don't tell me. Elspeth, are you in there? Please open up. It's me, Elmarian. Elspeth, Gerard, please. He did say he was going to go talk to her. I have to do something, but what? Marin, it's good to see that you're still alive, but can you please stop screaming? I could hear you on the other end of I could hear you at the other end of the hallway. Ishmael, something bad has happened. What are you talking about? Hey, who smeared blood on the door? Was someone hurt? I don't know, and I don't like it. Elspeth is not answering. What should we do? We need to make sure she's okay. Let me try. The door is locked. Maybe I could use force and ram the door? Wait, is this a good idea? Won't we get in trouble for destroying hotel property? It's a matter of life and death, isn't it? And after all, the trouble Elspeth caused me, it's only fair. That's a sturdy door. I guess I shouldn't hold back and give it my best tackle. What's going on? It doesn't even budge. Well, there's still some people down the bar. Maybe Roberto can open the door. Why him? Well, Elspeth told me after her first oopsie that she always gives the master key to Roberto after doing room service, so as not to lose it. I see. All right, I'll ask him. Hey, wait for me. I'll come with you. That's interesting. What I was going to say was there might be something up against the door. The fact that you can't break the door down. Basement. Ooh, let's go to the basement. This one leads to the basement. It's just staff-only room. Okay. So nothing new there. Okay, so main floor. Darn. I was like, ooh, a basement. Just curious who all's here. I wonder, let me check. Just to see. I mean, whatever happened to her has happened, so. I'm not really wasting time. Okay, yeah, so they're like the only ones up. Oh, hey, look, it's Elmarian. Are you all right now? No, there's an emergency. Emergency? Another food accident? No, even worse. Roberto, you have to come with us. Please don't scream. It's very late. What's wrong? Elspeth may be in danger. There's blood on her door and she's not answering. What? Is this a bad joke? No, I saw it too. Can you unlock her door for us with the master key? Well, yes, but I refrain from doing so unless every other option has been ruled out, so as not to invade everyone's privacy. Everyone, please follow me. I'll wake Uwe and check the door myself. We followed Roberto upstairs. We decided to knock on every room door and wake the others, just in case Elspeth was with another guest. But of all the rooms, neither Vicky, Gerard, Christina, nor Elspeth answered when we knocked on the doors. Chris is currently taking a bath in my room as her water is not running properly. So, Marin, what is all this about? Did something happen? Well, yes, please follow me. So we have 4 people. Now, can I check that without... No, I can't. I can't check with our little menu there while we're in a conversation. But, so that's 4 people who didn't answer the door. Now, Elspeth makes sense because she might be in her room. But the other ones don't, unless Vicky is just completely passed out. That could be it too. Huh, why is everyone gathered here? It was just a matter of time. I could sense that something was wrong in this hotel. Elspeth, it's me. Uwe, please open the door. I can't stand this. This can't be happening. It's certainly not a good sign, but we shouldn't panic yet. Maybe she had a little accident, lost some blood, and is now in a deep sleep to recover. That's a stupid thought, dude. Not a chance. She must have heard us knocking and screaming at the door by now. The amount of blood on the door and carpet is quite large. I'm not sure if a person can live with this amount of loss. I have the feeling we will soon be witness to a dead body. Ugh, I don't want to see what's behind that door. Don't tell me there was a murder in this hotel. Oh dear, something seems to have happened. That voice. Mr. Gasfinger, I hope our meeting didn't wake you. Fear not, Roberto, for I'm quite restless on these snowy nights. Wait, what? Who is this guy? Please show some respect for Mr. Gasfinger, Milan. It's okay. I should probably take my time to introduce myself properly. I feel like I should say something, but let's see how this goes first. My dear guest, I am the manager and owner of Hotel Fafnir. Please call me Gastfinger. I wish I could have met you all on a more pleasant occasion, but it seems that Elspeth has met with a terrible fate. It's not confirmed yet, but the fact that she's not responding worries us all. Come on, let's open the cat box. Not knowing what happened to her is starting to drive me crazy. Give me a moment. I need to mentally prepare myself for any eventuality. Fine, I'll do it myself. Give me the key. Hey, Ishmael, that's hotel property. Please come down, Roberto. I'm curious to see what's behind that door, too, so let him open it. Strange. The key didn't allow me to make a full turn, but I think the door is unlocked now. Anyone want to go in first? Wait a minute. If something really happened, we should be careful not to mess with the status of the room. As soon as the blizzard stops, we need to call the police and turn it over to them. I say no more than 2 people should go in and investigate what happened. Mr. Halla, may I ask you to accompany Mr. Osmanoglu while we wait outside? That depends. What happens if I refuse? You know the answer. Oh, put that sharp weapon away from me. Hey, why is no one else bothered by the fact that this guy is carrying a huge pair of scissors with him? You get used to it after a while. Indeed, it's hard to imagine Mr. Gasfinger without them by now. Are you guys for real? There's even some blood on them. What if he caused this bloody mess? Wait, are you saying he's murdering his own hardworking employees? I'm not in the mood for bad jokes. And Marin, please stop this nonsense. Mr. Gasfinger is an honest man, so please do as he asks. You heard them. Now hurry up, Mr. Halla. The tension is already close to breaking point. For Kelly, fine. I'll do it. Let's go, Ishmael. After you. Wait, why did nobody else? Why are none of you concerned that he had scissors and threatened me with them? Oh no. Santana, this can't be. Damn it. So it really happened, huh? Let me see. As much as I was annoyed by her today, I still feel bad seeing her like that. Nobody deserves such a brutal death. Come, let's tell the others. Elspeth, let me in. I need to see her. Oh, wait. You heard the boss. I don't care anymore. Fire me if you want, but let me through. I'm sorry, Uwe, but I can't allow that. Please do not disturb the crime scene. Everyone, there seems to have been a murder. Please remain calm. I'll make sure that no one else gets hurt, and we will... Wait a minute. And who might you be? I'm Clara Frank, and I have a special request for you, Mr. Gasfinger. Clara Frank? Never heard that name before. Who invited you to my hotel? You have no reservation. Neither does Elmarian, but now you asked him to play detective. Listen, Mr. Gasfinger, all I'm asking for is some bet. Now you've got my attention. What kind of bet are you proposing? I mean, it's kind of funny that he wants us to play detective when there actually is a guy that's a detective. That's what Sasha does. I bet that I can solve what happened here, so please let me enter this room and investigate. If I solve it correctly before the blizzard leaves, I want you to arrange a meeting for me with someone. I don't understand why you're suggesting this, but it makes me really curious. What happens if you cannot solve it? You can choose my part of the bargain if I fail. Pick whatever you want. I'm not afraid. Clara, wait. I think this guy's up to no good. Silence. This lady is offering me an interesting deal, and I do not wish to be interrupted. So, Clara, who do you want to meet? I want to meet your boss. My boss? You're either unnaturally brave or incredibly stupid. Do you even understand the point of offering me anything I want if you lose? I do. As long as I can provide the thing you want, the wager is not rigged, and you promise to keep your end of the bargain, then yes? As you wish. Give me a moment. For such occasions, I have this beautiful book with me. Oh goodness. Walpurgis Noxstrom, lend me your powers. I activated the Walpurgis Noct. It's easier to make deals this way. You're free to speak your mind, so don't worry about the others. They're currently frozen in time. Miss Helvetia, why is everything so suddenly vivid? Except for Ilmarian. Well, you probably already know. Why are the others not moving? What have you done? This can't be real. I can't believe it. When you said you were a demon, I thought it was just a joke. And until now, I was wondering how you left the infirmary without going through the door, but are you telling me that demons really exist? Come on, this can't be real. This has got to be a trick. You haven't told him yet. Told me what? I usually tend to wait with this revelation, but since he's already witnessing the Walpurgis Nacht, I should make an exception. Clara, please let me explain this to him first. This may take a moment. Go ahead, I can wait. Imari and Hala, you are currently experiencing your worst nightmare. I'm not just a demon, but a high-ranking dream demon. In fact, I'm currently number 2. When I enter a person's dream, I take their innermost fears and turn them into a never-ending nightmare. I'm dreaming? What? Yes, indeed. This is your dream, Amarian. I assume you fell into a coma after the crash landing. The other people, except Clara, are past victims who are still trapped and have not regained their freedom. Oh, wow. This took a twist I did not see. When you walk around my hotel, the normal laws of physics apply. Solving murders is no fun when you can explain it all away with fuzzy dream logic. But sometimes I need dream logic to adjust the environment, like right now when I stop time to discuss the details of an important bet. It's also how I entered the infirmary, in case you are wondering. I can warp into any room as long as the start and end points are hidden from everyone's view, and Wellspring Knock is active. This can't be true. I was dreaming all the way up until now. Everything that happened was not real. Reality is overrated. It's a very fragile thing, and one dream demon I respect specializes in manipulating it. But I'm getting off topic. We should talk about you more. This coma could last a very long time, maybe even till the end of your life. And this is where I come in. As a dream demon, I have the means to help you wake up. But it's no fun to do this for free. After all, it takes a lot of power to scare a person so much that their brain gets a strong enough adrenaline rush. Which brings us to Clara's wager. This is what I want you to do, Amarian. What exactly? I would like the two of you to play this fun little game with me. I'm going to murder someone, and you have to find the culprit. But then you would be the culprit. That's what's there to find. Yes, but here's rule number 1. You cannot tell anyone I'm the culprit. You have to put the blame on one of the guests or my employees. And there has to be an explanation of how the crime was committed in a way that's humanly possible. What do you mean by that? This is a locked room murder. The door to her room was locked when Elspeth was murdered. The room key is somewhere in this room. After that, I disappeared like smoke from the crime scene, creating an impossible crime. If you can explain all my demonic crimes using human methods and a valid human perpetrator, you win. You followed me so far? Good. Now let's talk about rule number 2. You must not die. Dying as a detective means that the culprit has won. I don't know what to say about this, but I'll try my best not to break this rule. Amarian was on the verge of losing when he ate that muffin. Good thing we have that annoying Viking lady with us, so she's actually useful for something. Now for rule number 3. Once you've found all the bodies, you have a limited amount of time to figure out what happened. If you fail to collect enough clues to come up with at least one valid theory, it counts as a rule violation and you automatically lose. And rule number 4. You both must present a different theory. This should be kept a bit competitive. Also, only one of you can be successful. The detective with the better theory wins. As for what happens if you lose, for you, Amarian, it means that your thumbs will meet my scissors blades and they will become part of my collection, and you'll stay here forever. As for Clara, I still have to figure out what I want from you. Unfortunately, I can't take your thumb. Why not? Don't bother yourself with the details, Amarian. You have other things to worry about. That's all for now. Additional rules will be added and explained as necessary. Is this all right for our wager? Explain the crime using one of the guests. Got it. Sounds easy to me. Ugh, I'm a pilot, not a detective. I'm not very good at solving crimes, but since you leave me no choice. Well then, hand on hand to seal the deal. Solve this crime successfully, Clara, and I'll arrange you a meeting with my boss. Solve this crime successfully, Amarian, and you will not lose your thumb, and you will not be forced to stay here forever. Deal. Deal. So what's it feel like to make a deal with the devil? So that's what it feels like to make a deal with the devil. Keep your jokes to yourself and start investigating. I will resume time in a moment. Book of Elucidian Space. Reverse the effects of Wellspring's Nockstrom. Okay, so this is definitely a different premise than I was expecting. I must take my leave now. I allow Clara to investigate this matter as well. Ishmael, you're off the hook. Please leave the crime scene alone. Huh? Okay, if you say so. Everyone, please answer Marin and Clara's questions as well, so you can wait as well as you can, so that they can find the culprit. I'll see you later. I wish you both a good hunt. Wait a moment before you leave. Guestfinger, how many master keys currently exist? Looks like someone actually has some experience. Only one master key exists currently. Also, Ishmael, please hand the key you have back to Roberto. Why is there only one? We had to change all the locks recently because Elspeth lost a master key some time ago. The other keys still need to be delivered. Also, Roberto, I think it would be helpful if you can write out the names of each guest on a separate paper and put them below the room door banner. Great idea. Though I'm not fully acquainted with which room belongs to which guest, so you can help me. Can you help me out, Mr. Gasfinger? Here, have this list. And be careful not to mistake the numbers and names. Much appreciated. I will get to this as soon as possible. So first we should check Elspeth's room, and then we should use the master key to unlock Gerard and Vicky's room. Agreed. So Marin, you've never investigated before? No, I've never been forced into such a strange situation. And you? I've played many murder mystery games, so I think I'm fully prepared. Gasfinger said only one person can win, but I think it can't hurt to show you some of the basics. First, we should examine the body, see if we can find anything special about it. Alright, I will channel my inner Sojourn and see what I can find. Your Sojourn? What's that? It's the name of a famous detective from my hometown. Okay, during the investigation phase, you'll see a variety of magnifying glass icons appear. Simply walk over to them with your character and hit space to investigate. These usually take a minute to complete, but you're not losing any time during the tutorial, so feel free to check out any spot you find. Okay, well, let's start with the body. I still can't believe it. It was not so long ago that we were all joking around about who got which muffin. And now, all the remains of Elspeth is a lifeless husk. Even if I'm only dreaming, it's still terrible to see. Hey Marin, what is it? Can't you find anything? Sorry, looking at her brought back an unpleasant memory of mine. You don't have to if you don't want to. No, I'd miss out on important information. I won't let my past get to me. Take your time. I can sense how much the situation is stressing you out. Thank you. I'm going to find out what happened for her sake. It looks like the blood is coming out of both her front and back. And there's a huge wound around her chest area. I assume that her heart was pierced with something sharp and long, probably Gasfinger's scissors. Okay, so Elspeth might have been murdered with Gasfinger's scissor blades. A reasonable assumption, though can we use that weapon for a theory? You just received green scissor hint. These are used to form theories. These theories will be used later in the demon court after the investigation phase is over. Try to collect as many as you can. I also found something I'm willing to share. Her body is still very warm compared to room temperature, which makes sense since the last time I saw her was around 2 o'clock when she and I parted ways at the bar. Okay, so Elspeth was still alive at 2 o'clock. Good catch. So to sum up, when I woke up in the infirmary and talked to Gerard and Vicky, she must have been alive. You just received a red scissor hint. These are truths that can be used as counter evidence. While they are stronger than green scissor hints, they can't be used to build theories. You can view all collected scissor hints in your main menu. We could also ask someone who's more experienced with corpses. Do you have a pathologist here? Vicky might be able to help us since she's a medical student, but she might also be a victim in this case. Just our luck. Okay, so unknown at 2 o'clock, and then she was dead at least by 3. See what we've got here. I know they said we have, like, unlimited time. Doubt the shower has anything to do with it. That's the drink. The bedside table looks like it's been used recently. The drawer wasn't completely closed. Hey, Clara, I think I found the room key. But there's no number etiquette attached to it. I see. In that case, please give it to me. I'll try to lock and open the door. Sure, here, take it. The key fits. Okay, I have locked the door. And now it's unlocked again. The key I'm holding is definitely Elspeth's room key, which means this really was a locked room murder. Are you familiar with these, Marin? Well, Gasfinger only mentioned them briefly. It seems that they are impossible for a human being to do. Yes, in theory, a human can't murder someone and then disappear while the room is being locked from the inside, but there's always a trick to them. And it's our goal to find the trick to how they were set up. But isn't Gasfinger a dream demon? I saw him teleport in and out of the infirmary. So is this murder even solvable for us if we are not allowed to explain it by saying it was? Marin, I assumed you don't fully understand how dream demons work, so please let me explain. If this murder is really unsolvable, Gasfinger wouldn't have us play detectives. He wants to be entertained, which means there must be at least one humanly possible way to explain how this murder was done. So just stop worrying about it and put your best foot forward and think of it as a little game. How do you know so much about dream demons? I'd love to tell you, but then I would have to murder you. What? I'm just kidding. If you actually manage to beat me, then I might tell you. There's a broken lamp. Maybe there was a fight? Could be, though it's kind of suspicious that all the other lamps are also not working. It's kind of dark in here because of it. Can I not? Oh. An unopened bottle of whiskey. I assume this is the one she wanted to share with me tonight. Tonight? You had a date with her? Yeah, got a problem with that? You wish. You're stuck. Oh, darn it. The shower. Nothing unusual. Looks like it was recently used. Marin, you still look a bit pained. Is something wrong? I'm worried about Gerard. He told me he was going to visit Elspeth when he left the infirmary, since she was the real target of the poisoning. Poisoning? Oh, right, I didn't tell you. The breakdown I had at dinner was because the muffin I ate was poisoned, and the muffin was meant for Elspeth. Wait, you're just telling me this now? That's some important information. I'm sorry, Vicky told me to keep it secret, not to surprise the poisoner, that we know about him now. I see. So, Vicky and Gerard, who are currently missing, knew that there was a culprit who tried to poison Elspeth. I suggest we go to Gerard's room now. It is possible that he is wounded if he was involved in this murder. I even dared to theorize that he may have been the one who killed Elspeth. No way. What reason would he have to get rid of Elspeth? Remember, this is all hypothetical. Come on, Marin. Well, I mean, if we're going that right, then it would be Milan who would have killed her. Okay, I think we've looked at everything we can. What's going on here? Is there something for free? Chris, someone died. Don't come near if you don't want to see. Are you kidding me? I definitely want to see this. Oh, so you are still alive. I thought Mimi was talking about you. Well, thank you for your concern. No, Elspeth was murdered. What happened to her? Who would do such a thing? I don't know yet, but I've been officially assigned to investigate. What? You of all people? You couldn't catch a culprit even if she was right in front of you. Wait, are you? No, she was with me most of the time you were taken to the infirmary until you knocked on my door. Same goes for Mimi. She has a firm alibi. If you start pointing at us, then you might want to think about an early retirement. Chris, enough. It's not appropriate to make fun of the detective when someone just died. You're right. Sorry, Crash Pilot. It just reminded me of my work and I got excited for a moment because I tend to see a lot of fake bodies there. I guess I got desensitized. You heard what Christina said, right, Clara? Yes, I'm not deaf. What do you think? Feel free to make a Christina culprit theory if you want, but I think it's too early to point fingers. Especially when it's just a joke that was probably set up by Gasfinger himself. A red herring, so to speak. A red herring? What does fish have to do with murder? It's a term for a false lead. I assume that not everything we find will lead us to solve this case. In fact, some of it may confuse us even more. So it's important not to take everything at face value and to judge for yourself which clues are useful and which are designed to throw you off the trail. I see. Alright. Okay, so does that put the... Okay, so it didn't put them on our... with the alibi, with the fact that, they both just said, well, we were, together most of the time. So that didn't, go down for them. Okay, Gerard's room. It says Gerard's room. Can you confirm this? Did you ever see him come in? No, I did not. Then I have a question for you, Roberto. How can we be sure that this room belongs to Gerard? Look at the paper Gasfinger gave me. It should clear up any doubts. The number and the name match all right then. Yeah, because he'd be in 205 because I was 204. They have her in 201. That's funny. He asked who she was and she wasn't supposed to be here yet. He's got her already down. I'm not satisfied yet. Did you add all the name tags all by yourself? No, Uwe joined me while the others waited outside Elspeth's room. Uwe, is this true? Yes, I handed Roberto the tape while he put up the name tags. Did you swap any of these wooden number plates from one room to another? What's with this strange question? Wouldn't that just confuse everyone and script the investigation? Exactly. These wooden number tags look like they can be removed from the handle. That's why I'm asking. Ah, now I understand. No, we did not mess with those wooden number tags, and we double-checked that the names and numbers matched. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I really dislike these kinds of solutions. They make it way too easy to solve the crime. You really know your stuff, Clara. Well, I am a gamer, and I love a tough challenge. A gamer? I thought you were an engineering student. Those are not mutually exclusive, silly. On a side note, how do you feel about a little wager? Don't tell me you're also a gambling addict. I bet that we will find Gerard's body in this room. Why are you so sure? Did you murder him? Marin, please. I think you understand me wrong. Listen, my life has been very monotonous until now, so I'm doing everything I can to enjoy the situation to the fullest. If I'm right, I want your help with a prototype of mine. I can't get the aerodynamics right, so I think a pilot like you could help me out. That's a very specific request. You could have just asked me directly. I could, but it's no fun. So what do you want if there isn't a dead Gerard in this room? How about you let me win this game of detective? That way I could save my thumbs. No way. Pick something else. Well, okay. How do I put it? There's something you have that I really want, but I'm too scared to ask for it. I wonder what that could be, though I can already imagine it. Well, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to win anyway, so you better kiss that thing goodbye. Okay, here it comes. Roberto, please open the door for us. As you wish. Well, the room is empty. There's no body. No way. I was absolutely sure that was another locked room murder. In that case, don't mind if I take what's mine now. Hibbity hobbity. Marin, wait, I was just kidding. Watch where you put your hands. Your hat is now my property. Huh? Wow, this hat is really comfortable. So how do I look? Also, did you know you have weird antenna hair? Don't tell me you wear the hat tied. To hear peruse here, bis tu depart. Give it back. What if someone sees me like this? Relax, relax. Here, take it. So please stop throwing those scary Austrian insults at me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to shout. You should have warned me. Well, I didn't expect this reaction either. Is this hat important to you? It is. If Gasfinger ever sees me without it, I'm finished. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to keep this a secret. Dream demons perceive me differently as long as I wear it. I even dyed my hair and used contact lenses just in case. Okay, I won't say a word, but you owe me two things. Fine. When this case is over, I'll treat you. How about we check out Vicky's room next? Alright, personally, I hope it's as empty as this one. Let's just double check. Okay, there's Vicky's room. Want to place another bet? No, had enough for now. I doubt we'll find a body here anyway. Maybe Vicky just took some strong pills from the infirmary to help with her sleeping problem and won't wake up until sunrise. There's only one way to find out. Roberto, if I may ask? Of course, step aside for a moment. If I may comment, Vicky is unusually... Oh, they're already inside. I'll tell them when they're back. Oh, she isn't here. Oh, no. That's Gerard. Zantana Havati. Are you serious? Couldn't have said it better. I guess we found our second body, but I didn't expect it to be here. Gerard, can you hear me? Please open your eyes. No chance. He's dead. Look at the pool of blood. I was going to say, she was sleeping in the library. She didn't sleep in her room. So she wasn't going to be in here. This can't be happening. Not him too. I'll get the bastard who did this. Damn it, my head. Marin, are you all right in there? Yes, I guess I haven't fully recovered from the poisoning yet. Ah, right. Can you tell me a bit more about what happened to Gerard, Vicky, and you? Well, when I woke up, Vicky told me that she recognized the symptoms I had as arsenic trioxide poisoning. She gave me a complicated sounding antidote and waited with Gerard for me to wake up. Sounds like you were really lucky to have Vicky around. This makes me wonder, where is Vicky now if she's not in her room? Roberto, can you hear me? We found Gerard. He was murdered too. Really? In Vicky's room? Anyway, can you come out for a moment? You better take a look at this. Hey, what's up, guys? Why are you all gathered in the hallway? Are you having a party? Vicky, there you are. Marin, didn't I tell you to get some rest tonight? I'm fine now. More importantly, where have you been all this time? Well, I slept in the library as usual. I have Roberto's permission. But just now I wanted to... what was I going to do? I guess I forgot. Blame my monkey mind. Don't mind me. I'll go back to the library to sleep. Good night. Hold it. Why? What's wrong now? Vicky, do you have the key to your room? Of course I do. Only fools accidentally give out their room keys to someone else. What's with this question? You guys act like someone had just died. Vicky, there's a corpse in your room. Gerard has been murdered. Murdered? No way. Stop with the jokes. Why should there be a murder? See for yourself. Havasi, he's really dead. That's why I don't sleep in hotel rooms. If I spend the night there, the culprit might have murdered me instead. Vicky, stop avoiding the obvious question and tell me, why is Gerard's body in your room? Well, I don't know. Perhaps he forgot where his room was. That doesn't explain how he ended up here. In fact, I have a really bad feeling about this. Elspeth was murdered too, just as we predicted. What? Really? And where's her body? In her own room. Come, I'll show you. And Marin, Vicky, please step outside for a moment. I have an announcement to make. An announcement? Everyone, I think I figured out what happened. Elspeth was murdered in her own room, but the door was locked. We found the key in her own room. In other words, this was a locked room murder. Hey, since when are you a detective? Aren't you an engineering student? The hotelier gave me this role. The same goes for Marin, so please let me finish my explanation before you have any more questions. Okay, fine, but make it quick. As I said, a locked room murder took place in Elspeth's room. The only other way to unlock the door would be with the master key, but Roberto was in possession of it for the entire evening, so that can be ruled out. There's only one logical explanation. The culprit was still in Elspeth's room when we entered to investigate. And by we, I mean Omarion and myself. Can you confirm everything I've said so far? Yes, it was a locked room and we were investigating together. Now comes my favorite part. Omarion, I have a very important question for you. Did you check if someone was hiding under the bed? No, I haven't. Well then, we checked every nook and cranny except for the place under the bed, and I could swear I heard something coming from there when we left the room. At the same time, we knew where every living person was, except for one person. Are you done yet? This is getting really boring. I'm starting to fall asleep. Then there's Gerard's murder in Vicky's room. Again, the door was locked, so we had to use the master key. But this time, it was not a locked room murder. The key to Vicky's door is currently in Vicky's possession. In other words, Vicky's key must have been used to lock the door from the outside after Gerard's body landed there. But who besides Vicky had access to... Please don't interrupt me, I'm not finished yet. Because there's still the matter of the poison muffin which connected to these two murders. As everyone witnessed, Marin collapsed during dinner. It was because the muffin he ate was poisoned. Poisoned? Somebody poisoned my precious muffins? Only one. The one meant for Elspeth. But the culprit was out of luck, because Marin stole her muffin and ate it. But what we can conclude is that the culprit who murdered Elspeth must be the same person who poisoned the muffin. Considering how well Vicky was prepared to save Marin in the infirmary, she must have known exactly what kind of poison was used. And I'm quite certain that a medical student has vast knowledge of specific types of poisons and how to acquire them. I do. I was top of my class in toxicology and would know exactly which ones to use to murder someone. Now back to Elspeth's murder. Vicky Hagen was the only one who was not standing outside the room, investigating or dead at the time. Wait, are you saying that? Yes, I can announce that Vicky murdered Gerard and moved him into her room. Then she murdered Elspeth and hid under Elspeth's bed after locking her door from the inside. What? Excuse me? Stop spitting that bullshit. I was sleeping in the library all this time. Save your lies for the judge. Wait, what does all this mean? That doesn't make any sense. You can't just say Vicky murdered Elspeth. Of course she can. Claire's theory is the only logical solution. Indeed, Vicky's been acting quite suspicious lately. I don't need to hear that from you, pink girl. Before anyone says another word, remember that we knew the location of every person when we entered the locked room except for Vicky. So the only person who could have been hiding under the bed has to be her. Couldn't it also be a hidden serial killer who snuck into the building? A 16th person, so to speak. She's walking off. I highly doubt that an outsider would be involved. Who in their right mind would sneak into a hotel when there is a blizzard outside? It is impossible. After all, Marin just got here today. Maybe the culprit hit on Marin's plane, sabotaged it, and caused it to crash. Did you notice anything strange while you were flying, Marin? Well, I can't really say. No offense, Sarah, but that theory sounds very far-fetched. There would be too many coincidences that... Wait a minute. Where's Vicky? Look, that, Alaska is trying to sneak away. I'm not sneaking. I just can't run because of my leg pain. Everyone, stop her. Don't let the culprit escape. Leg pain? Why does she have leg pain? Please don't mind if I do. When it comes to restraining unruly brats, I am an expert. Don't you dare touch me with your filthy hands. I'll knock you out. Watch out, Mimi. Nice try. Going for my solar plexus. Surely a medical student knows the weak points of the human body. But I already predicted that, so now I have your arm right where I want it. Oh. Venditadag. Dra till Helveti. You swear way too much for a Scandinavian lady. At least pretend to be a little civilized. Get off me, you fat cow. I'll kill you. Oh, that doesn't help you. She's going berserk. Can somebody please help me? I need to tie her arms and legs together with something. I think I can do this. I just need someone to bring me a rope or something. I saw some ropes down in the basement. I'll bring one. Okay, the baddie's all tied up. No, please let me go. I'm innocent. If you're really innocent, why did you run away? I got bored of this stupid conversation and decided to go back to sleep. That's pretty normal, isn't it? There's absolutely nothing normal about your behavior. How screwed up can you get? Screwed up? This is how you thank me for saving your life? I should have let you stay dead. All of you, please stop yelling. My poor heart can't take it anymore. Vicky, please tell me the truth. Did you really murder Elspeth? Wait, I'm really innocent. I swear it. Everyone, please stop treating me like a bloody murderer. I've done nothing wrong. We'll see about that, Viking scum. Oh, I must apologize. It seemed her foul-mouthed vocabulary has infected me. It's all right, Mimi. Sometimes you have to show the villains who's boss. Though I'm quite surprised that you're so skilled in physical combat. You never told me. Well, self-defense is crucial in today's world, especially for graceful women like me. Hey! Everyone, think about this logically. I have no motive. I'm a harmless, sleep-deprived medical student. Why would I stab Elspeth in the heart with a sharp weapon and then set up a strange locked room? It doesn't make any sense. Did we tell her that? I don't think we told her what the weapon was. If you were truly innocent, how did you know that Elspeth was stabbed in the heart? Indeed, me and Marin haven't told anyone how Elspeth was murdered yet. No, stabbing someone in the heart is just a Norwegian proverb. I really haven't seen the body, and I still have no motive. Hold on, what? Why would I stab Elspeth in the heart with a sharp weapon? I mean, she kind of said it. Well, I can confirm that such a Norwegian proverb does not exist. She's guilty. You miserable Danish hag. What would you know about Norwegian sayings? Aldri for sent. I don't speak that. A Sunu. Vicky, confess now to save at least some of your remaining honor. Okay, I admit that you know one, but that doesn't prove anything. It's just because our languages are similar. It doesn't matter, Vicky, because I actually found something in Elspeth's room for the motive. Something that, if I showed it to everyone, they'd all accept as the reason why you murdered Elspeth. What are you talking about? I have nothing against her, and what about Gerard? Wait, Clara, you found something important and didn't tell me? I'm sorry, Marin. Initially, I wanted to show it to you, but Gasfinger told us to keep it competitive. So I decided to keep it as an ace in the hole in case something went wrong. That's so mean. I thought we were in this together. Don't blame me for wanting to win, okay? Whoa, you again. Looks like you finally found all the bodies. Not only that, but it seems that Clara is already miles ahead in the race. Indeed. Did you witness my proclamation earlier? Unfortunately, I arrived a little too late. But I can imagine how you came to the conclusion that Vicky is the culprit. After all, if I were a player in my own game, I'd always try to point the finger at her. Personal biases, you know. Do you want me to repeat everything about my theory? I don't mind going into detail. No, save your energy for the Demon Court. That'll take place after the investigation. The Demon Court? What's that now? It's an arena filled to the brim with my fellow dream demons, eagerly awaiting your battle of wits. There will be 5 main questions that you must answer in order to solve the case. Marin, please take notes because I'm not going to repeat them. One moment, I'll make sure I write it down. Okay, I'm ready. What will be on the test? Who done it? Why done it? The poison, Elspeth's room, and Vicky's room. These are the 5 pillars of this case. You'll need at least 1 green scissor hint for each of them, and of course, make sure they harmonize with each other. Usually I suggest that the whodunit should be prioritized, but there are several ways to approach a case. Claire Frank, do you agree to have Vicky as your final choice for the culprit? Yes, I do. All that remains is to find out more about the muffin, but that shouldn't be too difficult. As you wish. In this case, Marin Halla has to come up with a theory with a different culprit. Is it even possible for another person to have committed these 2 crimes? Because after what I've seen so far, Vicky is the only one who could have done it based on Elspeth's locked room murder. Well, too bad for you. It should be an advantage to be the first one to come up with a theory after all. But do not worry. You both still have enough time to enjoy this investigation to the fullest. Because I want to add one last rule. One that will be extremely fun. Oh, I like how extremely fun was TM'd. From now on, you will only be allowed to interrogate others by forming questions with paper words. This is to make sure that you don't solve this case with clues that don't exist. Paper words? What's that now? You'll understand when you see it. Next, I'll start the timer. Please pay close attention to the clock. I originally planned to give you both 120 minutes. But since Claire has already done most of the work and I don't want to bore her, I've reduced the time to 80 minutes. Whenever a person answers a question, it takes 1 minute off the clock, so don't ask silly questions or you'll run out of time. The same goes for investigations. These also take exactly 1 minute until you're done with the spot. So think of these minutes as actions. Time doesn't move on its own, so feel free to check your notes and think about what to do next. I'll also create a bookmark once I'm gone. If you fail the investigation or the Demon Court, you can start over from there. I think it's what you young people call a save point these days. That should be all for now. Any questions? I still feel a bit lost. What exactly should I do now? Solve the crime by finding a culprit other than Vicky, by any means necessary, and something that proves that Vicky couldn't have done it. I'll depart for now. If you want to start the Demon Court early, I'll be in my office downstairs. So we basically get 80 turns. We get 80 points of interest that we can look at. You are the Scissor Man. Good luck, Marin. Hey, what's happening to me now? Ah, right. We should probably deal with you first. Someone please place her on the chair and lock her up in Gerard's room. That way we can make sure she's not causing any additional harm for the time being. I'll take care of that. Anything else, Miss Detective? Thank you, Ishmael. I might come back later for interrogations, but I don't feel like those will be necessary. Hey, wait, where are you going? Just minding my own business. See you in the Demon Court, Marin. Marin, help me. I didn't do it. Please, someone believe me. Murdering someone is cringe. I would never do that. Just be quiet. We'll turn you over to the police once the blizzard stops. Maybe they'll listen to your petty lies. No, I'm innocent. Can I go to bed now? Not just yet, I'm afraid. We've been instructed to offer our assistance to both detectives, including Marin. So please stand by for at least another 80 minutes in case he has any questions. He's not going to find out anything anyway. It's just a waste of time. Nothing against you, Marin, but I have to agree with her second statement. The case looks closed to me. Vicky, why? Great. Really great. How am I supposed to prove Vicky's innocence and find the real culprit in just 80 minutes? Maybe I should just tell everyone that Gasfinger is the real culprit. Well, he told us not to mention him, and they probably won't believe us, so I'm not going to do it. Wait, wasn't there a rule about not mentioning that he was the culprit? I guess I'll just try my luck in the end. Although it would be very interesting to see what happened. Okay, new bookmark was set. Okay, and our timeline was updated. Oh, it's funny, talk to this character to unlock more information. We can't talk to her anymore. Okay, so they're both dead. But we don't know where he was or where she was. Vicky was alone at 200. So she has no proof that now see I don't we just have to pin it on somebody else. I don't think we have to disprove her, but I mean even at the same time if we're going after somebody else, it would technically disprove that Vicky. So maybe we would need to kind of find out where she was at 200 to kind of say, hey, it couldn't have been her because, such and such. But yeah, so we're going to jump into this and see if we can solve this murder. All right, so let's see if we can figure this out. Now, we only get 2 moves. Oh, we can't go that way. Oh, maybe I have to talk to him. Marin, since I earn my coins as a private investigator, I think I can be of some help to you. Usually I'm hired to find out if their spouses is cheating on them or some other less pleasant subject. Murder isn't usually on my list. Since it's still all the same, when it comes to finding evidence and interrogation, want me to teach you the basics? Better first time experience, skips tutorial sections and introduction. Let's stick to it in case there's something new gets added to it. Alright, in that case, please let me take a look at your cards. Oh, paper words. In your case, that's an interesting sentence building system you got there. It wasn't my idea. Anyway, simply press E and try to form a question. I'll limit your options until you're ready for the more advanced stuff. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't count against us. Okay, so what do you want to ask? Swap nouns with J. Who was the culprit? Okay, so we have how, where, who, was, did, murder, did, open. The culprit, you, Wiki's door, the victims, Elspeth's door, during the crime, before the crime. Okay, so who was the culprit? Abort, hints, ask question. Okay, so let's try this one. Who is the culprit? Vicky is currently the prime suspect. Okay, so that does count against us. But we don't know for sure yet. Roberto, did you come up with something? Marin, I hope I'm not stepping over my boundaries, but I would like to know something. You and Ishmael were the ones who came to us at the bar screaming that something was wrong. Since Mr. Gastfinger designated you as a detective, I've been holding my suspicions back, but there is something that is bothering me. You see, Elspeth told me something back when she was addicted to playing Among Astronauts on her phone. Okay, what did she tell you? Usually the one who reports that someone was murdered is the most likely person to be the culprit. So Marin, what have you been doing before you found the bloody door? I was lying sick in the infirmary. After all, I was poisoned. And I'm feeling kind of unwell. Okay, so Marin was still recovering from the murder, from the poison, and was in no condition to murder anyone. And I'm still feeling kind of unwell. Me getting up was because I had a bad dream about Elspeth. It's good to be doubting a person, but I fear that pointing the finger at the detective is not the way to make progress. Indeed. Roberto, I think we can trust Marin. One does not vomit blood due to poisoning and then have enough strength to murder 2 people. Fine. That wasn't too hard, right? As you've noticed, we all answered at the same time. Talking with a group of people speeds things up immensely. Now, to the next step. Sometimes you want to change the tense of a verb. You can do this by pressing G. Okay, but this is wasting my time. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Okay, present, past. You can also swap nouns. Oh, so, okay, so you can move them. Who were. Who was. Who is. Who was. I was gonna say, we can't form anything with this because it won't let me click on anything else. Oh, excuse me. So I think I can I abort it? Who was... Who were you? Who are you? Well, that seems silly to waste that one, but I think we have to since we're kind of like in the tutorial. Who are you? Didn't we introduce ourselves? I think it's for his notes, right, Marin? Yes, exactly. Very well then. My name is Roberto Aguilera. I was born in Italy and I'm currently working in this hotel. I'm a librarian by day and a bartender by night and also responsible for various other things in the hotel. My full name is, oh goodness. Okay, we're just saying Sarah. I'm a student of philosophy and I come from Mongolia. And I'm Alexander Pavlo. I'm from Russia and a private detective. I'm 30 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, 190 centimeters tall, right-handed. I'm not sure there was any need for all that kind of detail. You're investigating. Every little detail could help you solve this case. I guess that makes sense. Thank you. Well done. You're learning fast. Besides time forms, there are also passive and active forms. Try to change them by pressing H. Okay, who did you murder? And H. Who was murdered by? Okay, so we'll take that one. Who was murdered? Yeah, I hate that this is using up my time. Let us talk about Gerard first. He was our newfound friend, a confident French attorney. It's such a shame. I admired his positive outlook on life. As for Elspeth, I think Roberto's more fit to talk about her. Elspeth had been working here for a year. She may not have been the best at her job because of her attention deficit disorder, but she was always motivated and in a good mood. And she got Uwe to open up again after he had a little crisis. Don't mention that I just said that. Speaking of which, I doubt that Uwe had anything to do with her death. It's impossible. Okay, so Uwe would never murder Elspeth. I mean, they did say that he was kind of like a father figure to her, and more than likely he wouldn't have murdered her. So I'm gonna kind of mark him off the list, and I'm not gonna try to focus anything on him. Unfortunately, she made herself unpopular with one of the guests. You're talking about Ishmael, right? His wallet disappeared after Elspeth cleaned his room. I can understand his anger. Okay, so Elspeth might have stolen Ishmael's wallet as it disappeared after room service, but I doubt he would go as far to murder her. Okay, Elspeth and Ishmael had several problems with each other, and the stolen wallet was the straw that broke the camel's back. Great. That's basically all you need to know. You can press escape to access all questions that you've already formed. It might come in handy when you interrogate a new person. And if you're ever stuck, you might want to check some hints with K. Okay. Okay, so we know that Clara was at the bar at this time as well. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier when I saw that. All hints. Okay, counter evidence. For the murder, what was Ishmael doing? See, I'm kind of leaning towards him. Maybe I can pin it on him. I'm wondering if there's a way that you can pin it on any of the characters. Lie about your alibi, lie about the motive, lie about the muffin, lie about Elspeth's room, lie about Vicky's room. Solid, rock solid fact, counter evidence. Yeah, so we need the counter evidence. That's what's the most important. There we go. Now we can move. All right. Marin's room. That's my room. Gerard's, Vicky's, or no, that's Philomena's room. Elspin's room. I'm wondering, because they did have an issue with each other, if it would be easy to pin it on Ishmael. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Pumpkins, potatoes, garlic, sugar, butter, eggs, milk. A grocery list? Oh, that's my note. I must have lost it. I always make a note of the ingredients I use so I can replenish them when the blizzard is over. I wrote it down when Clara visited us in the kitchen when we started to make the muffins. What did she want? She told me that she no longer felt sick and that she wanted to join us for dinner. Were you watching her when she talked to you? Not completely. I was under some time pressure, so my eyes were mostly on my list while I was talking to her. So technically, she could have been doing something without anyone noticing. Ooh, while Clara was in the kitchen, we wrote a note and didn't pay attention to the muffins. Like what? Oh, never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Oh, okay, that could be... We could pin it on Clara. We can't get into Ishmael's room. Let's see if there's anything in here. Let's check the window. It's closed from the inside, and even if it weren't, I doubt anyone would want to jump down from the second floor, so I can say with certainty that the window was not used to escape from this room. Okay, so the windows were not used to escape from the crime scene. I have a feeling I'm not going to solve this. I'm going to end up looking at too many things and not be able to not be able to solve it. Because I do have a tendency to overthink things when I do this stuff. Okay, I'm going to use the stairs. Gasfinger's room. Okay, staff room. I think I'd went into the staff room once before. Okay, I'm going to create a new save since it's in the investigation. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this game. This game is definitely a game that was right up my alley. You know, thank you, Dev, for you know, sending me the Steam key for this, because I am absolutely enjoying this a lot. Okay, so there's Milan. I don't see any reason to talk to him. I want to see if I can get some evidence. I mean, I guess you would talk to the people you kind of want to pin it on, but I want to look around first. Okay, let's go ahead and check this. The key to the infirmary that Vicky gave me, I put it here after I left the room. I doubt it has any direct connection to the case. Okay, so Vicky gave Marin the key to the infirmary, but I might as well take it with me. Okay, that was kind of a wasteful one, but that's okay. Might talk to Clara. Was that the plate that the cupcakes were on? I wonder if I should look at it. It's the plate where the muffins were on. Oh yeah, muffins, not cupcakes. I wonder if any of the other muffins were poisoned. No, wait. Vicky and Gerard said everyone else was fine. So it means only one muffin must have been poisoned. Okay, so no more than one muffin was poisoned, which we technically already knew that. Oh, we do have a pantry. Only one thing here. What is that a table? Oh, it's a stool. What have we got here? The contents look like white sugar, but something tells me this item shouldn't be near edible food. The poison looks like powdered sugar. So arsenic trioxide powder, an expensive and effective rat poison. Keep away from children. There you have it. The poison that was put on Elspeth's muffin. It was right here in the storage room. Okay, so there was a bottle with arsenic poison in the kitchen pantry. Guess I better hold on to it. Okay, so we found the poison. Now, I do know something where it said, all hints. See, like, you know, what were they doing before the murder? What was Milan doing? Lupita. So you can get this stuff. This kind of can lead you down what you need to do. So how is Elmarinian poison? We found the poison. Okay, so we have that. So who done it? Why done it? About the poisoning. And then Elspeth's murder and Gerard's murder. And we have others here. Are the victims currently in the same place where they were murdered? Did Christiani use one of Wilhelmina's towels? What did Ilmarian do while Gasfinger was busy? I mean, I kind of know what I was doing. I was like half dead. Okay, I see no reason to look at the fireplace. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to come to the library and see if maybe there was something here. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we'll come back. I want to look at this clue real quick, and then we'll see what that door is. I don't know what that is. How do I investigate that? It's a clue. How do I get it? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, I hope that's not, like, glitched or something. I can't seem to get it. Alright, we'll go over and look at this door. Wait a minute. What's that? The Library of Gothia? Has this door always been here? Something tells me I shouldn't touch this. But on the other hand, I'm already super deep into trouble. One more thing won't hurt, right? Oh, I think I got slapped. Oh, what was that? Were those books? Oh, I don't want to waste my investment. Let's just check out one. Looks like someone took a pen and drew a circle around some text. What is the destiny of man but to fill up the measures of his suffering and to drink his allotted cup of bitterness? At least his destiny is not to be a miserable pile of secrets. Ugh, I feel like this is a waste of time. Because I've only played this the first time I'm playing this game, so I don't know what to kind of expect by talking to certain things or looking at certain things. So I don't want to waste what's precious time I have. Okay, so nobody's in the bar. Nobody's out front. I did check the toilet. Maybe I'll talk to Clara. Forget it, Marin. I'm not going to help you any further. I didn't come here to ask for help. There's something else I wanted from you. You aren't getting my phone number either. I don't even want it. Clara, enough with those games. Do you still have the key to Elspeth's room? Of course I do. Elspeth's key, no number tag attached, just as you found it. Want to waste some time checking out for yourself? So the key in Elspeth's room had no number label. Only Clara claims that it belonged on Elspeth's door. Perhaps. Here, take it. It's no use to me anymore. Was that all? Yes, thank you very much. See you later. I hope you're going to make it entertaining for us to fight. This is all just a game to you, right? Well, yeah, it's just a dream. I can leave anytime I want. Okay, I'm gonna check the basement. Staff only. Okay, nothing else in here. I'll just see if maybe that had been unlocked since then. Just kind of double checking things. Oh, I can't go in their bathroom. Oh no, I don't know who I want to talk to. Now they are grouped up. I think I want to talk because there's Ishmael. I'm thinking about maybe pinning on him. So it seems like if there's people together, they'll talk. Ishmael, I have a request. Can you untie my hands while I'm answering Amarian's questions? I need them to express myself when I speak. Fine, but I'll tie them up again when he's finished. That's okay, thank you. Marin, be careful. If she tries anything, just yell, okay? I will, thank you, Ishmael. Now you excuse me. Oh, so he's leaving. Interesting. I'm in a lot of trouble, huh? Luckily, I still have my absolute proof that I'm innocent, so it's all worth seeing Clara's surprised face later. Wait, really? You have proof that you're innocent? I'll tell you, but you have to come closer. I'll whisper to you, Marin. Stab. You're dead. Huh? Marin, are you stupid? I'm the prime suspect in a murder. These idiots didn't take my hairpin, which can be used as a weapon in a pinch. If I really were the culprit, I'd have stabbed you now as a revenge for insulting me back then. How am I supposed to survive if my only hope is this third-rate amateur detective? Third-rate amateur detective? What the hell is wrong with you? I did not choose to be a detective. Well, that's not my problem. You are one now, and you have to deal with it. So you better get to work and find a way to prove my innocence. Why should I? Judging by what's happened so far, the only logical explanation is that you are the culprit. Marin, we both know who the real culprit is. If you really think I did it, there's no chance in hell you succeed. Enough with this kind of talk. I just want to interrogate you. I refuse. You must first bring me something from the kitchen. I'm hungry now. Bring you something? What am I, a courier? Well, some pilots are couriers, so it's not unusual. Anyway, give me a carrot from the kitchen pantry and I'll answer anything you want. A carrot? Yes, a carrot. Now hurry, you only have a limited amount of time. I can't believe this. What's wrong with you? I don't have time to get a frickin' carrot. Although that doesn't look like that counted against me, so... Hey, Milan, what's up? Listen, about the thing we talked about before dinner, I've told Lupita as well. So we can be open about the fact that I lost my memory. After all, if it was about stealing information from me, her company could be in danger of a cyber attack. I appreciate the trust you put in me, but I think this is all a bit much. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so just talking doesn't lose you any time. That's good to know. I wonder if I'll be able to get into anybody else's room. Those doors are locked, huh? Okay, nothing in the laundry room. Okay, and we don't want to go to his office because I'm not ready yet. I don't think I'll ever be ready, to be honest. Alright, I'll go get her carrot. I don't... In all honesty, this is probably going to screw me over, but... Looks like I found some carrots. Do I really reward Vicky's annoying behavior by bringing her one? Can't be helped. I need her to cooperate with me. Carrot acquired. I mean, she might have some information that can lead us somewhere, because honestly, as of now, I have nothing else to look at. At least I don't think so. Here, Vicky. The air mail has arrived. Huh? What? Grody. Yummy. Thank you. This carrot has given me courage. I'll do anything for you now. Just answer some of my questions. I will do fine. All right, Marin. No matter how stupid the questions are, I will take 1 full minute to answer each one. Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Wait, isn't that a drawback? Okay, so where was did Openton murder? The culprit you, Vicky's door, Elspeth's door, the victim during the crime, before the crime. I mean, we already know where she was before the crime. Okay, technically not helpful. Okay, where... We'll switch to was... Where were you during the crime? Okay, so we're gonna ask a question. Where were you during the crime? Well, in my room, but before that I was in the bar with the others. With who? Until when? At first, maybe until midnight. Sasha and Sarah had a couple of drinks and I was just waiting for Gerard's return. But then the exhaustion got to me and I decided to rest in my room. Then I relaxed for a while until I decided to make one last visit to the bar to see if Gerard was back. And then I was leaving my room, your screams caught my attention, you know what happened next. So you have no alibi for the time when the murder happened. Okay, so Ishmael could have done it since he has no alibi. Technically, no, but that doesn't mean I did it. Okay, so... he was alone the whole entire time. And since talking doesn't seem to affect us, we'll go ahead and talk to him. Wait, can I ask you some questions? I don't know what to say anymore. Why? Why would someone do such a horrible thing? I refuse to believe that Vicky murdered Elspeth. This is all just a bad dream. You have no idea how right you are. Oh, this is so hard because I don't want to waste my time. Gosh, that's kind of boring. Couldn't Vicky have made it at least a little bit more interesting? Even I can think of better ways not to get caught in this situation. Just be happy that it was a wacky Viking lady and not a real serial killer like in your work. Am I interpreting something? Or interrupting something? Don't mind our little chat, Marin. We were just trying to kill a little bit of time. You're here to interrogate us, aren't you? Let's get this over with. I want to sleep. Okay, now... we don't know where they were, but they kept saying that they were close. They're going to back each other up regardless. Okay, where were you during the crime? Where were you during the crime? Asking for our alibis, huh? Haven't we already talked about that? But fine. After dinner, I hung out a bit with my sister until I went to my room. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. Decided to take a warm bath to relax. But guess what? My room didn't have running hot water for some reason. So I knocked on my sister's door. I asked her if she was still awake and if I could take a bath. It's like Chris says. From the time you collapsed after dinner at 2200 until you knocked on my door at about 3, I was in my room. Christina joined me around 2 when we chatted a bit, and then I let her take a bath in my bathroom. I forgot my towel first, so I went back to my room and got it. And before you ask, I didn't see anyone else in the hallway. Okay, now I know about Chris, but may I ask what exactly were you doing that late at Wilhelmine? Olen Opamasi Soemia. Decided to learn some basics of your language. Oh, now you got me off guard. Learning a language is the gateway to better understanding a person and their culture. Wait, you were studying? You should have told me. Don't worry. Your singing in the bathtub didn't bother me. I even understood some of the Polish words you used. Mostly the swear words, though. You have strange taste in music. Forget about that. More importantly, we should give the crash pilot what he wants. Indeed, to summarize, Christina and I have alibis for the time of the crime. Strange. I can't use this sentence as counter-evidence. Of course, I feel there are a few holes in our alibis. First of all, I was outside the bathroom. While I can vouch for Christina's alibi, she can't vouch for mine. And since Christina went to get her towel at 2:10 to 2:12, she didn't have an alibi for a short time either. But I guarantee that it's impossible for Christina to murder 2 people because she wouldn't have time to do it after grabbing her towel from her room downstairs. Okawar. Okay, it's impossible for Christina to bring a towel from her own room and also murder 2 people during that time. Now that I think about it, if I had stumbled upon the culprit during that time, I'd be dead. Well, fortunately, nothing happened. Don't waste time thinking about the ifs and whats. The only damage we have suffered is that we have to accept that we are possible suspects. Well, I'd still need motives and whatnot to form a theory, and explaining the dreaded locked room murders. For those, I can guarantee you one thing. When you knocked on my door, Christina was in my room. You barely missed her as she stood undressed at the bathroom door, asking for the scented soap just as you knocked. It says no. How could you say such a thing? Look how he stares at me. He imagines it. I will kill you, Mimi. Sure, try me, Christina. Considering how easily you defeated Vicky, I think I should rather murder Marin instead. Don't do anything irrational. 2 dead people are more than enough for one day. Fine. For once, I agree with you. Okay, so they can't really verify their alibis. Because she was alone. They were both alone at some point. Is it alright if I investigate your bathroom? How can I put it? I'm not comfortable with this question. A bathroom is a lady's safest place to retreat. I do not like it either. I haven't had a chance to put my underwear away yet, and I definitely don't want you to see it. Don't tell me you're one of those guys who's interested in a woman's bathwater. Interested in what? Well, Marin, if you have a valid reason, then I may allow it. Oh. A valid... How do I give him a valid reason? Marin's still in the recovering poison. It would never. It's possible for Christina to bring a towel for her room. Also, murdered two people. Christina was in Wilhelm's bathroom when Amaranian knocked it through. It's probably one of these. But why wouldn't she just use her sister's towel? Maybe this one? The fact that Christina was in the bathroom when we discovered the bodies is kind of suspicious. Is it? What if there's a secret path that leads to Elspin's room? Huh, a secret path? Are you nuts? Fine, Mimi, let him in. I'm afraid this crash pilot detective won't rest until he's sure there's no hidden passageways. A hidden passageway in my bathroom. That's a very wild imagination you have. But fine, for the sake of your investigation, I will grant you permission, but only once. And it goes without saying, they expect you to behave like a gentleman. Don't worry, Mimi. I'll be the decency police. What is that? Is that a tower? It's supposed to be like a tower rack? What is this? This wall looks sturdy. Knocking them also makes it seem like there's no crawl space behind. I conclude it's impossible for a human like me to move from Wilhelmina's bathroom directly into Elspeth's room, or vice versa. So it's impossible for a human to enter Elspeth's room from Wilhelmina's bathroom. Okay, you could have just checked Elspeth's room for that. A wet towel and a dry one beside that. Each room has one towel, that's why I brought my own. Okay, each room has originally one towel. What if Wilhelmina was using the bath and simply covered for you? Crash pilot, look at the wet towel. See this short blonde hair? That's mine with my DNA. Fine, except that you were taking a bath from 2:12 till at least 3 o'clock as absolute proof. Now I just wish Vicky had made a proper autopsy to determine the exact time of death. So it does... In all honesty, it doesn't prove it because, I mean, if each bathroom has 2 towels, there's the 2 towels. So where is hers? Okay, fine. I don't want to waste on that stuff. Leave now and never return. So I can't believe you were thinking that I was responsible for any of the murders. I guess that's what I get for taunting you in the beginning of the investigation. You made me suspect you, and now I fear I was hunting a red herring the whole time. Well, things don't have to continue like this. You actually take this detective job super serious, eh? Obviously. Many things are on the line here, like Vicky's future and all our lives in the case she's not the culprit. So until my time finally runs out, I will make sure that I'll give my best. That was kind of cool. Wish I had a camera on hand so I could have recorded you. Anyway, I should better leave. Okay, so there's nothing there. Okay, he told us where he was. Should probably get everybody's alibis, to be honest. Okay, where were you during the crime? I was at the bar after dinner until you rushed over to us around 3 o'clock. Let me remember who was with us and when. Sarah and I were definitely with Roberto until you called us, Marin. Exactly, the 3 of us have an airtight alibi. Okay, so Sarah was given an alibi by Alexander and Roberto. And Roberto was given an alibi by Sarah and Alex. And Alex was given an alibi by Sarah and Roberto. Okay, so I remember that Elspeth, Ishmael, and Clara were also with us, but they left earlier. Elspeth, Ishmael, and Clara. We were playing a game where you had to guess what the other one was drawing, and the person with the fewest points had to buy the others a drink. Poor Ishmael. He never lost, but since he doesn't drink alcohol, he could only celebrate his victory with water. No wonder he left around midnight. He probably got bored. Which means Ishmael has no alibi. Who else was with you? Elspeth and Clara also played with us for a while. They left about 2 in the morning. They were both leaving at the same time. Very interesting. Especially since it means that Clara has no alibi. Okay, Clara could have done it since she has no alibi. And they left together. Marin, I doubt that Ishmael has anything to do with this. He's not a bad person. Besides, Clara's a detective. Detectives do not usually commit murder. She could create her own work that way. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and ask him his, to get his whereabouts. I was already asleep in my room. I have to get up early in the morning to prepare breakfast. So you have no alibi. What are you implying? You could have done it since he has no alibi. Elspeth was like a daughter to me. I would never do anything to harm her. Wait, I was just gathering information. Yeah, see, I don't think it's him at all, okay? I'm marking him off. Honestly, I wish we had a way to do that. Like you could just click on them and mark them off. But I don't believe it was him at all. So let's go down here and get Milan and where Lupita? Where were you during the crime? During the crime? You probably mean the hour before we found the bodies, right? Well, the time window doesn't really matter. I was in Lupita's room. I can vouch for that. Okay, so you both have alibis. Oh, were you two in each other's rooms now? You gonna tell me what you're doing in there? I mean, okay, I have to admit, I would not want to play poker against either of you. Good, because that's what we did in my room after midnight, just playing cards, right, Milan? Indeed. Without betting money, of course. That would be inconvenient for the hotelier. Well, the fact that she was like, right? Don't know. Okay, so... Well, we can mark off Roberto because he has an alibi. We know I didn't do it. I don't think Uwe did it. We know Gerard didn't do it. Elspeth didn't do it. Lupita has an airtight alibi. Milan has one. Alexander has one. Sarah has one. Okay. There has to be something with their unknown. Ishmael and Wilhelmina. They don't have alibis at all. And since I'm marking him off, it could have been, we could go with one of them. But we have to figure out... Am I allowed to go in anybody else's room? Let's see, Elspeth's door. Who are you? Who's murdered? Where were you during the crime? Oh, that's probably so you don't have to reset them every time. Oh, whoops. I fear I've said something stupid. I did not mean to. I clicked the wrong one. I meant to hit to back out of it. Let's see, where were you before the crime? Let's try that one with him. Have you forgotten we played that board game with Gerard and Sasha? Right. And after that? Well, let me think. I was, didn't you lose and have to do some kind of punishment? I don't like you being smug about it, but you're right. I had to help Uwe in the kitchen. Okay, so apart from Uwe, Elspeth, and Clara, and Ishmael, there was no one else in the kitchen. I see, and how did you help him? I chopped some pumpkins for his soup, and I was in charge of making the muffins for him. Did you also make the one that poisoned me? Okay, the culprit could have poisoned Elspeth's muffins while making it. What is wrong with you? I could never do such a low thing as poison someone. Besides, there were other people who could have tampered with the muffins. Clara, for example. She was also in the kitchen to talk to Uwe for a moment. Right, I remember when we first met, she said she was meeting Uwe to say she'd be there for dinner. So Clara could technically poison Elspeth's muffin. Okay, Clara could have poisoned the muffin when she was in the kitchen. Okay, so we have 30 of 58 hooks. I don't know if we're doing well or not. Okay, oh, we can't ask her questions. Make sure she didn't miss anything in here. Because we can't talk to Elspeth about it. I guess we could talk to Uwe about it, but... Okay, let's do where were you before the crime. I was in the kitchen most of the time. Can someone confirm this? Well, Clara introduced herself to me as she was in the kitchen for a brief moment. Really, why? Well, she was sick the last few days and stayed in her room. The days before, Elspeth would bring her meals to her door. Was anyone else in the kitchen? Yes, Ishmael. He helped me with the pumpkin soup and also was in the charge of the muffins. So you, Clara, and Ishmael were the only ones who were in the kitchen before the crime happened. That's right. Okay, so that does confirm it. Didn't really help me. What do you make of this whole situation? 2 dead people in 2 different locker rooms. It's all messed up. But while I was waiting in the bar for Gerard, I had some time to think. Vicky said you were allergic to something in the muffin, so I kept wondering what that thing could have been. Now that I know it was poison, that makes it even worse. Like, did I mess up while making the muffins? Marin, you tell me. Can you prove that poison was actually used on the muffins? I can. Let's see. No, more than one muffin was poison. Poison looks like powdered sugar. There was a bottle with arsenic poison in the kitchen pantry. You know, I actually found the bottle of arsenic powder in the kitchen pantry. It looks a lot like sugar or flour, so I'm pretty sure it was used in the muffin I ate. I see. So you couldn't have just pretended to be poisoned, could you? It's impossible for Marin to fake being poisoned by arsenic toxide. Pretended? Ishmael, I vomited blood and almost died. Hey, yeah, I get it. Chill out. Okay, so theorizing doesn't cost us anything. Got a theory what happened or anything that will help me prove your innocence? Well, I'm mostly interested in how Elspeth was murdered since I couldn't check the crime scene. How did you investigate? What exactly happened the moment you unlocked the door? Well, Ishmael took the master key from Roberto and unlocked the room. Then Gasfinger decided that Clara and I should investigate. The others stood outside and waited. Okay, what's next? Well, we found Elpson's dead body. She was stabbed, probably with a Gasfinger's scissors. What about the key? Right. Wait, he just said probably with the scissors, but that could be somebody took his scissors. All right, we were searching the room together and I found a room key inside a drawer beside the bed. We could lock and unlock Elsa's door with it. I see. Was there anything else that you deemed strange in Elspeth's room? It didn't have, yeah, it's impossible. Well, it didn't have a number label. Well, the key we found did not have a number tag on it. Why would Elspeth remove it? Marin, what do you think of me? Huh? Why the sudden question? Do you trust me? Well, on the one hand, you act really weird sometimes, but on the other hand, you saved my life, so I guess yeah. Are you willing to blame someone else for the crime, even if they might be innocent? Normally, I'd say no, but this is an extraordinary situation. I am willing. Just tell me, why are you asking me these things? I just want to make sure you don't waste the little gift I'm about to give you. Anyway, here it is. I'm going to share this theory with you. It may be that the key you found in Elspeth's room was not Elspeth's room key. Huh? Okay, so it's possible that the key we found in Elspeth's room was not Elspeth's room key. I mean, I didn't check to see if the key actually unlocked, right? But I gave it to Clara to test. That's the problem. I suppose she turned around, so you didn't have a full unobscured view of the key, did you? Yeah, she did turn around. You see, this little mistake of hers will cost her dearly. Make this attack count, Marin. I will. Thank you, Vicky. You just became my favorite Viking girl. Thanks, I guess. How many Vikings do you even know? Okay, so I was kind of thinking that too, because she can't prove to me that she actually locked the door. Can we test that theory? I guess not. Where were you before the crime? I guess I hadn't asked that. You should know best. I was with Gerard and you in the infirmary after dinner. That is from 2200 to 2. And before dinner, I took a nap in the library. Did you go anywhere else, like visiting Uwe in the kitchen? No, I never went near the kitchen that day. Okay, so Vicky never entered the kitchen. I see. Okay, yeah, that still hasn't come up. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's try this one, that she was live at 2. So maybe she was in there and she let them in. I don't get it. Neither do I fear. Okay, so that wasn't wasn't what they were thinking. Ooh, but I lost 2 with that one. Is it because it was with 2 people? Okay, you seem to believe in Vicky's innocence. Can you give me a reason why you think she didn't do it? Wait, this is important. If Vicky is not the culprit, then the real one is still among us and may be preparing for his next murder. I understand, yes. Vicky has been here for a while. I know her better than most. But I don't want to cause problems for Clara because she's doing a great job as a detective. I can't say. Marin, is there another suspect? Someone without an alibi? Claire could have done it since she has no alibi. We could have done it. Ishmael could have done it because he doesn't have an alibi. His airtight alibi is so big. Philomena has no airtight, but I still on that one. Let's try Ishmael. Yep, Ishmael doesn't have one. Ishmael. It's hard to believe he would do such a thing. I know Elspeth has upset him twice now, and he could be vocal about it, but deep down he's a good guy. Still, I promise to tell you, Marin, listen. A few days ago, I stopped by the library because Elspeth had accidentally put one of my new cookbooks there. And then I saw Vicky. She had dark circles under her eyes and was just staring at the wall without making a sound. I remember when Larissa, my daughter, went through that phase when she was a teenager. Okay, character information updated. It could be home. I couldn't be home very often because I had to work in different places in different countries to improve my resume. And my wife was also busy with her new job, so Larissa was always alone at home. That was when I decided to take a break to spend more time with her, to take my role as a father more seriously. Where was I? Yes, Vicky reminded me, so I decided to set aside some time for a fun game night. Elspeth and Gerard were also on board, which is good, because otherwise it would have been weird. You know what I mean. Okay, because you have to forgive me. I have to pause for a minute. I had to take a little bit of a break, and when I pressed record, apparently it didn't record. So there's just a little bit missing. You didn't miss a lot. What they told me here was you used the clue that Elspeth may have stolen Ishmael's wallet. And she, he's like, then Milan tells, Lupita, hey, don't, disregard people. Because, they could have done something, just because it doesn't seem like they could have. And so she's like, okay, well, let me finish your theory. And she goes on to say, that, Clara may have stolen some papers from Milan and got stuck there. And that she had told, oh gosh, I'm blanking on names all of a sudden. That she told Elspeth, that she was sick and stuff like that. And then when she came down, because she'd run out of food out of her room, Elspeth knew that something was going on. I think it was also mentioned, I can't completely remember, but we did get, some hints done here. Let's see if I can find it. I'm not seeing it on here, but I know it was something we got, so. Oh yeah, I don't know if this was a thing, but we did get the thing from Ishmael that said he didn't have to make a full turn with the key to open the door. So now we've got that on Elspeth's murder. Key the front. Okay, so I'm not seeing where the counter evidence is because I've only had one here that I need to figure out. But it did give me some. It might have actually been a theory, too. I'm not sure. I thought it was a red one, but maybe it was a green one. But, oh yeah, it's here. It's here. It's theories. One of the victims was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So that's what Lupita had just told me. And I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that. I don't know what happened to my recording. But yeah, I had to pause for a minute and get some water, and I guess when I hit record, it like stopped itself or something, which is very annoying. But not much was missed because actually I was probably going to edit out some of the information that we haven't run into. Where it was just like nothing was there. Like I got nothing from it. I'm starting to think that maybe I should actually go to the library and just look at those books and see if maybe it opens up that paper that's under the table, because I really want that paper. But for some reason, I can't get to it. What if I go in here? I did save beforehand. Because I'm not ready to end it. I wonder if it will. You prepared to face the trial? No. Fine, but be aware, as you only have 54 minutes left. Yes, I know. I've been taking my dang time. Okay, the infirmary. There's nothing in the infirmary. Won't let us talk to Clara. I really want that note there, but it's not letting me take it. You know what? Let's look at these. On the cover of this book, there's a young magician. He seems to be haunted by scary ghosts. Let's see. Oh, Master, my control derailed. Lord, I need you more than ever. The phantoms that I hail will haunt me forever. Wasn't that one mouse movie about this? What is this one about? Maybe you can give me a clue about the murders. There stood the old carouser and drank the last of life's glow and hurled the hallowed goblet into the tide below. I feel like I'm wasting my time here. You probably are, dude, but I'm hoping it'll lead me to that piece of paper. I think I recognize the title, but I can't remember what it was about. Let's skim through it. And the spirit that negates, and rightly so for all that comes to be, deserves to perish miserably. Wait, isn't this the book about an old man who seduces a 14-year-old girl with the power of the devil? Hey, there's a cute girl on the cover of this book. Let's see. She's called Hayden Rosenlein. What might her story be? I didn't even finish the first sentence, but somehow my ex is on my mind now. I guess it's not a good sign. Anyway with it. There we go. That did open it up. Maybe? Yes! I knew I should have just done it the whole time. Whatever that giant shadow hand just was, it revealed this little piece of paper to me. Maybe it's an important clue. Let's see. It looks like someone cut it out with scissors. Huh. There's nothing written on it. What a waste of precious investigation time. He reaches his courtyard with toil and with dread. The child in his arms finds he motionless dead. What? It totally freaked me out. Who said that? Gasfinger? Is this your doing? Don't call out the devil's name. He might hear you. Am I correct in assuming that you're also a dream demon? I am of similar kind, but I do not wear a tarn cap. Whatever that means, so who are you? An enemy of your enemy that makes me a friend. Yes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I guess? Do you have a name? No name, but a title. I am the last king of the horned demons, the Irrkönig. The scissor-wielding fool believes he has free reign over your fears, representing the fear of losing things that matters. Well, losing important things is scary. You are an honest man, but not to yourself. The fact that you can hear my voice, it proves that my grip on you is far stronger than his. Using the power of your fears and my remaining strength, I was able to briefly pierce the Euclidean space that stabilizes this dream. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're trying to say. In Marin Hala, allow me to be your demonic tutor. New record, demonic tutor. That sounds very ominous. What exactly does it mean to be my tutor? I've witnessed countless murders committed by the jester. You are not the first. Many have perished in the battle of wits. I offer you my guidance and knowledge of this world, as much as is possible in my condition. With that and your own strength, you should be able to overcome these twisted games and return to the world you desire. Alright, my demonic tutor, what is the price I must pay for your services? You already speak of a price. It seems you understand our kind very well. No, it's just that, well, beware the generosity of demons. So tell me about the next deal I'm going to make with the devil. Very well then, I will explain our bargain. You're free to wait until the end of the investigation phase to decline the offer. Unlike the scissor demon, I have no intention of deceiving you, but listen carefully to my words. In exchange for my guidance, I ask you to do one simple favor. What is it? Restore my rule over the world of nightmares before you leave this dream, by any means necessary. If not, I will make you relive your worst memory every night. Listen, our time is short. Let me take the first step. I will provide you with a free sample of our knowledge. Seek out the demonic henchmen, the Ars Gothas. They are hiding in the hotel. They are invisible to the eye, but from now on, you can see their marks. With them, you can cheat your way through the first trial. The jester usually sets up rules against it, 10 being the number. In his arrogant mind, he refuses to believe that you would be able to abuse the absence of these rules. My final act will be to give you 5 minutes of your time back. Yes, I'll be waiting for you during a Volspring knock. That's a lot to swallow right now. Can I trust his words? I guess it can't hurt to keep an eye out for those Ars Gothia marks, whatever they are. Okay, got the achievement, Demonic Tutor, find the secret of Investigation 1. Now that makes me want to go all over the place and look. Maybe I should look at this fireplace. Let's go ahead and do it. Fireplace, though it's not burning right now. I can see a used matchstick, though. Maybe it was used to get rid of something. Isn't that like a common mystery novel trope? Okay, so the chimney can be used to get rid of evidence. Anyway, I could write that down and move on. Weird. For a moment, I thought I saw the face of a cat lurking there. Must be my imagination running wild. What? Oh. The telephone. I could check if the line is working. Nope, still dead. Bark. Is someone out there? Is this one of the symbols? Oh, hi, doggy. What were you doing in the snowstorm? You could have frozen to death. Come in, but don't make any noise or we'll both end up in trouble. Be quiet, Poodle. Don't run every now and then. Gasfinger will hear you. Too late. Marin, what's the meaning of this? Kelly, speak of the devil. I'm a dream demon, not a devil. Learn the difference. Now tell me, what's a black poodle doing in my hotel? Did you bring it here, Marin? No, he was already here when I entered this room. Humbug. What the hell is a dog supposed to open? How the hell is a dog supposed to open the front door? You have some nerve lying right in my face. It will cost you a thumb or two one day. What's wrong with sheltering a little puppy? You should be in my shoes. I already have a little mice problem because of Vicky. If I see any of you let another animal in my hotel, you'll be banished from here. I'll take care of the lost dog after the demon court is over. Besides, are you not worried about the remaining time? I would be if I were you. He's right. I should get back to the investigation. I'm sorry, doggy, but I can't play with you. I have a murder to solve. As I say, it was one of those symbols, I bet. Wait, did the telephone in the reception office just ring? I thought the line was dead. Even the dog wants me to pick it up. All right, I'll get to it. Hello? You're talking with a guest from Hotel Fafnir. And Marin Halla? Yes, that would be me. Wait, how do you know my name? I saw your face and recognized you. My face? Where? Turn around and look up. Huh? Where did that TV come from? It's always been there, but I couldn't turn it on before. I had to wait until the gesture went out of hearing range. I see. You're one of Erlkonig's followers. I'm bound to him not as a subordinate, but as an ally. I'm an elder demon, whose power has been fragmented by the hands of our common enemy. Normally, my help requires a pack, but Erlkonig has vouched for you this time. Think of it as a one-day free trial. Without the automatic subscription afterwards, I hope. I can see why Erlkonig likes you. You're not easily fooled. Let's get to the point, or the scissor wielder gets suspicious. Elmarian, you brought Poodle here and lied about it. I applaud. You've already solved the hardest puzzle without even knowing it. Let Poodle eat your homework. He will improve it. Eat my homework? That came out of nowhere. Which one? You claimed to have found an important item in a room, but you brought it in yourself. What was it? You claimed to have found an important item in a room, but you brought it in yourself. Ishmael said that we didn't have to make a full turn. It's possible that the key we found in Elspeth's room was not Elspeth's room key. Claimed to have found an important item in a room, but you brought it in yourself. Surely you mean the key I found in Elspeth's room. My theory is that the key was not Elspeth's room, but to another room. And then Clara changed it while I couldn't see it. Why go to the extra mile? Hand over that theory to Poodle. Hey, it nearly bit my hand off. Nom 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 nom. He should be done by now. Take this improved clue. Ooh, it's full of dog saliva. Blame the book of Ulsid that the jester has in his possession. It forces me to use unconventional methods. Very well. Let's take a look at the clue. Marion only pretends to find Elspeth's room key in the bedside table. He had it with him all the time. Wait, that's genius. So Marion only pretended to find Elspeth's room key in the bedside table. Why didn't I think about this solution? I hope we meet again, as there's so much you're missing out. Wait, before you hang up, what's your name? Damn it. The TV's off and phone's back to being dead. I guess I did everything here, except for the most important thing. Petting the dog? Bye-bye, puppy dog. I gotta get back to work now. Okay, so we got... I'm assuming it's a lie, because lie about motive. There we go. And Marin only pretended to find Elspeth's room key in the bedside table. He had it with him the whole time. That doesn't seem like that's a helpful lie, though. I mean, that kind of feels like that could get me in trouble. But that must be where we find the lies. Maybe to screw up her theory. Oh, there's another one. On this black cutting board, it feels like there are some lines of text carved into it. It's indecipherable. Maybe if I had some kind of white powder that I could use. Oh, right, I have this bottle of arsenic poison powder with me. Is that really a good idea? Maybe salt or sugar is more the logical approach. Whatever, I don't have time. Let's use the arsenic, but I should be very careful. To any demons currently watching me, do not repeat this at home. Let's see, there's a message now. Young Marin, were your sorrows a reflection of your soul, or were they merely an act? Show me the evidence of your honest melancholy. Put the powder on the hint. What sorrows are referring to? Something that could have been an act. See, all these are red, so I don't know. Because usually when I've had to answer something, it's been green. What sorrow is it referring to? Something that could have been an act. Okay, let's try pretending to be poisoned. I don't think I could fake that, but... Here, there's absolutely no way in hell that my poisoning was just an act. Okay, let's be super careful and... Interesting, the arsenic powder turned the clue purple. Young Marin's sorrows had gone on far too long. He decided that there was only one way out, to poison himself with a lethal dose. Okay, so Marin poisoned himself before stealing Elspeth's muffin. It's very grim, to be honest, but maybe this clue will be useful for something. Also, I better make sure to carefully put all the powder back into the bottle. Okay, so there's another lie that we just secured. And it doesn't seem to affect our time, so that's a positive. Laundry room. Did I don't think I checked in here. Aha. There's a golden chalice. Wait, did someone write with their finger on the mirror behind it? Your alibi is not watertight. Let it drown in the goblet. My alibi? What does that mean? Nothing happened except the clue is wet and I lost 1 minute. Great. Your alibi is not watertight. Let it drown in the goblin. Let it drown in the goblet. This one? I guess my inability to murder anyone because I was poisoned must be my alibi. I hope I'm not making an extremely stupid mistake. Alright, I'll drown this clue in the goblet. Huh? It changed from red to purple. But there's no text on it. I've really destroyed my alibi. If someone points a finger at me, I won't be able to defend myself. Sometimes we must embrace our demise, not with fear, but with open arms. That's easy for you to say. You're not in my shoes. Wait, who are you now? I am Thule, former king until the passing of my legacy, now just a mere minion. Take the drowned clue and protect it with all your might. It is your most precious possession. I must go now. The jester is still after us. Good luck. And he's gone. I should accept that I will drown in guilt. How does that work with the clue I used? I was in no condition to murder anyone during that time. That is, what if I were actually able to do it? If I had just pretended to be weak after Vicky saved my life, I probably could have committed those murders. Okay, Marin has no alibi and was capable of murder after Vicky saved his life. Oh, look. The purple clue now has text in it. Interesting. What, am I going to, like, pin it on myself? Well, I doubt there would be one in his office. I think this is the one that leads to the basement. No, it's not. Okay. I was going to say, probably check the basement. I don't remember which one leads to the basement. Okay, we've got a staff room here. Okay, nothing here. Her room is really far away from her sister's. Okay, nothing here. Ah, there it is. Has that room always been here? When we discovered Gerard's body, I should have paid more attention to the surroundings. Anyway, there's a small piece of paper hidden beneath the bristles. It reads, "My ghastly spirit, I command you to place the useless key on the ground and clean it for me with the broom. It will change shape if done properly." Which useless key is this paper referring to? The infirmary key? The letter must be about this, the key to the infirmary that Vicky gave me. Okay, I'll put it on the floor and use the broom on it. Marin, please excuse my intrusion, but I have... Sarah. Marin, why are you sweeping the floor of the crime scene with a broom? You see, well, I'm checking the floor for footprints. I think I understand. This hotel is ill-equipped for real detective work. You're very crafty, Marin. I hope you find a good lead. Thank you. But more importantly, what's the matter? Here, I believe you dropped this key earlier. Oh, thank you. Please be more careful next time, if you'll pardon me. I have a slight idea of what that key might be. Oh, yep. This is the key to Vicky's room. She probably lost it in the fight against Wilhelmina. But Sarah said she thought I dropped it, which means the key to the infirmary that Vicky gave me. I could say it actually was Vicky's room key. And when people ask me why I have it, I can just say that Vicky gave it to me. Okay, so Vicky gave Elmarin her room key. Gave it to me as a wink that I should visit her during the night. Oh, how delightfully devilish. She'd probably never even invite me to her room, but to save her own skin, she'd have to tag along with theory. Also, thanks for the setup, Mr. Demon Henchman, wherever you are. Hang on. What was that sound? It's a here... Hyrie, ew. Wait, what's up with this? What's up with me? It's just a harmless little rodent. And it carries some kind of scroll. Thanks, little buddy. Let's see what it says. Refer to me as Geisterruff. In Marienhalle, I command you to triumph over the scissored enemy. Do your best. Interesting. He keeps using the word command. I guess Geisterruff's specialty is getting others to do his work. Such a lazy demon. Yeah, I wonder why we couldn't search the room or look at him or... Huh? Why is there a letter in my room? A pure friendship that could have blossomed into love, guarding against evil slander. My thorns reveal the ugly truth. Leave the clue here and get out of the room. A pure friendship. Love. What could this be about? I could have stolen security information. Vicky didn't mind that Elspeth took some pictures. Elspeth and Ishmael had several problems with each other. A pure friendship, love. What could this be about? Ooh, I'm not sure. What's up? Okay, that wasn't helpful. I mean, we've got quite a few clues here. I might just have to go to the trial because I'm not sure. Let's ask her. Sadly, I couldn't take a look at Elspeth's body and only briefly gaze at drawers, but I heard they were both stabbed. If I actually was the culprit, I'd have simply used the arsenic poison again, maybe slipped a bit of it into the last round of a drink. Usually arsenic trioxide is in moderate doses takes a while to work, usually about 30 minutes, and in rare cases up to 2 hours. No need to stab her. Okay, so it can take up to 30 minutes for poison to take effect. She would have just died in agony alone in her room. For you to show symptoms right after eating the poison muffin is extremely rare. I don't like the look on your face when you say that. Okay, so we were able to... Yeah, so we filled out all of how was Marin poisoned. So it can take up to 30 minutes for poison to take effect. I don't know how we're supposed to figure out when he died and stuff, because I can't look at the clues. Carla won't talk to me anymore. Or Clara. I can't think of anything else to ask him. Now I didn't get all the demon things either, because there's the one in my bedroom, which I don't have an answer for, because actually where I did save it, I went through and tried all those, knowing it was going to burn up my time just to make sure that none of them worked, and they didn't. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that. So like I said, I think I'm just going to go with the demon court, and we're just going to, see what we can figure, see where the game goes from with there, because I would like to do that at some point, so that's why I'm thinking let's do it now, because I think I've been everywhere. I don't see any other clues. I'm not sure what sentences to put together, without trying a whole bunch of different things and wasting what movements I have. I know I have 53, that's still quite a bit, but I don't want to chance it, and not get anything. So let's go ahead. We're going to, interact with Gasfinger here. So are you prepared for the trial? Okay, so proceed to Demon Court. You might not be able to solve the case if you didn't collect enough scissor hints. So we do have 42 out of 48. Hopefully that's enough, and we're going to give this a go. Then let's proceed. Follow me and Marin. Okay, new bookmark has been set. Hey, are you alright? No, I'm Vicky. Just kidding, I'm fine. Being locked up behind bars is a natural state in a person's life. I guess? At least it's good to see that you're not worried. Well, I've already gone through all 5 stages of grief and accept that you won't be able to clear my name. Hey, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that? Well, I overheard some demons in the audience. The bets are about 10 to 1 against you right now. They all believe that you'll lose for certain. If you'll excuse me, I have to go save an annoying Viking from being wrongly sentenced to death. Do your best. Too bad I couldn't tell him that I bet my last bottle of mead on him because I believe in miracles. Okay, so we'll put it there. Even though we technically did get a checkpoint. interact. What about the others? They seem to be frozen. I've turned them into mute spectators. That way when one of them is announced as a culprit, there won't be any unnecessary screaming. In the past, things could get really ugly if that happened. They will return to normal once the trial is over. But they can still hear what we say, right? Yes, but don't worry, everyone except you and Clara will forget about the trial once it's over. Oh, alright then. Dang. I don't know who we're gonna accuse, to be honest, but we're gonna wing this. We're gonna... You know, the dev did mention how this was like similar to like Ace Attorney, and I'm definitely getting those vibes. And you know, Ace winged it. Marin's gonna wing it. We're winging this. We're gonna see what we can do here. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow demons, I greet you all on behalf of the Demon Council. You all know me as Gasfinger. I'm pleased to be your host once again for this evening's meeting. We have a new case before us, the murder of Elspeth Douglas and Gerard Perigord, which tragically took place at my beloved Hotel Fafnir. I have appointed 2 of my guests as detectives to investigate the case. One of them has reached the light of truth and will present her solution in court. But the other has serious doubts about the solution and presents his own suspect in theory. Only one detective can be right. Only one detective can be the right one. We will witness their battle of wits and decide who is right or wrong. Oh God, I'm already worried. Clara Frank takes the initiative. Her main suspect is Vicky Hagen. And Marin Hala will be the one to challenge the theory. Even I don't know who his suspect will be. I don't know it either. Let's hear it. Come forth. I'm really in awe. I had no idea that there was a huge coliseum underneath the hotel. Also, how many demons are there in the audience? Don't let this place intimidate you. Anyway, I hope you're prepared to lose. My theory is sound. We shall see. It seems that our competitors are already on fire. I promise this will be a good round. First of all, here are the rules of court. Clara will present her theory from beginning to end, explaining the 5 pillars of the case. When she's done, it's time for Marin to poke holes in it, pointing out any contradictions he can find. If Marin's attack is successful, Clara will lose a small amount of health, depending on how strong the attack was. As soon as Clara's hearts reach 0, the roles will be swapped. Beware, if you make bad accusations, you'll be punished and lose hearts instead. Oh God. So don't spout nonsense to buy time. We hate to see that here. Okay, how exactly do I win? If you succeed in both phases, the Demon Council will vote in your favor. If you fail in at least one phase, we will condemn Vicky as the culprit. Wait, I have to win both phases, otherwise Clara's theory will be accepted? Life is simply unfair, don't you think? Stop saying that, as if the odds couldn't be more stacked against me. Still, I'll do my best. May the odds be ever in your favor. Vicky, please have faith. I will prove your innocence. I can't wait to be convicted of murder. Hey, stop saying things that people might misinterpret as confession. Don't worry, we all know that Vicky is not very accountable under stress. Alright, Clara, please tell us what happened from your perspective. Start with the point shortly before you found the body. Sure, it was around 3 in the morning. I was sleeping peacefully in my bed when Ishmael was knocking on my door. He said something wasn't right as there was a huge amount of blood on Elspeth's door. I got into my clothes and joined Ishmael as he was taking me to the place where everyone else was. Everyone? Well, some were missing. Elspeth and Gerard, who were dead, while Vicky and Christina joined us a bit later. After a while, Ishmael and Marin opened Elspeth's door with Roberto's master key. They briefly investigated and found a dead Elspeth inside. Once they came out to tell us, I offered my assistance to Gasfinger to solve the case, and then Omarion and I investigated Elspeth's room. Was there anything special about the circumstances around Elspeth's murder? Well, yes, it was a closed-room murder, and Marion found Elspeth's room key inside the drawer beside Elspeth's bed, and I confirmed it with my own hands that the key was in fact Elspeth's room key. Why did you have to confirm it? Because the key had no label on it for some reason. After that, Omarion and I checked Gerard's room with Roberto's master key. It was empty. Unlike Vicky's room, which was next, it's where we found Gerard's lifeless body. And again, the room was locked. But there was no key inside. Instead, Vicky suddenly showed up and told us that she had her room key with her. After that, I came to the only logical conclusion that Vicky must have been the culprit. She even tried to flee when we confronted her. Thanks for summarizing the story. But can you also leave a word about how the victims were murdered? Both had stab wounds around the heart area, so Vicky murdered both of them with a knife. That would be all. Okay, so now that's the first time I think I saw the shift came up, unless I just wasn't paying attention. Elspeth must have been murdered with gas finger scissor blades. Each bathroom originally only had one towel. Okay, what is it? That doesn't have anything to do with anything. Both had stab wounds around the heart area, so Vicky's murdered both of them with a knife. That would be all. Well, I can't say he did it with the scissors. And the towel has nothing to do with that. Unless I say that and, oh God, I don't know. I mean, I did save beforehand. I could just try it out because I don't know if that's implying that I'm saying he did it or if I'm saying maybe somebody stole his scissors and did it. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna do that one. If I lose a heart, I'll just reload it and get back to this point because maybe I can say that somebody stole his scissors, but I'm not saying he did it. I don't know. Each bathroom originally only has one towel. What would that have to do with anything? I don't know. Can I say that? Oh God, I don't know. I'm worried about saying it. Okay, we'll say that. Wait a moment. I think it's more likely the victims were murdered with gas finger scissor blades. Okay, no, we can't say that. Hey, why is everyone laughing? Oh, and Marin, please. I don't even know where to start. Everybody in the audience knows it was me using my scissors. That's what makes this whole situation so enjoyable. But blaming a demon is against the rules. You have to tell me how a human could have done it. And since I'm not a human, I'm not a valid culprit, nor are my scissor blades a valid murder weapon. Also, you can't use green scissor hints to counter another green scissor hint. Why not? Green ones are evidence to form theories. Red ones are true statements to counter theories. This is for your own convenience, trust me. In fact, you can trust everything that is proclaimed in red as the truth. Got inspired somewhere about this little feature, Mr. Gasfinger. No need to reinvent the wheel, Clara. Anyway, I hope my message got through your head, Marion. In my game, Theory B does not cancel a Theory A. You need to fully disprove it using facts and logic. Okay, and since I don't have a red hint about the murder weapon, there's no way I can counter Clara's theory about the murder using a knife. Exactly. Looks like you finally get it. Okay, so that didn't count against us. Okay, good. Now let's move on to Clara's full theory. Clara, if you may. Okay, the Norwegian medicine student, who we know as Vicky Hagen, is the culprit. She has no alibi. Nobody saw her during the time of the murders have happened. She claims she was napping in the library, but she might as well just have told us that she's the culprit. Hey, I have no motive. Stop saying that I'm a culprit. Thanks for bringing this up, because that's my next point. For the motive, I found something very interesting in one of Elspeth's drawers. Here, Marion, take a look and describe what you see to all of us. There are some Polaroids, and well, Vicky is with either Gerard or Uwe on each one, and they're enjoying their time together as friends. Why should that be a motive? Everyone knows that they get along quite well. We guests know that, but what about outsiders? If someone saw these pictures, they might get the wrong idea. What are you saying? There's no sign of romantic interest in any of them, just a little friendly hugging and teasing. Hugging and teasing, as in what a normal couple would do? What I'm saying is that it looks like Elspeth and Gerard took these to blackmail Vicky. Oh, okay, that's weird. No way, I've never seen these pictures before. That's the reason why I would murder all those people. That's totally Texas. You can deny it all you want, but the court will accept this as a valid motive. Wait a minute. What about Vicky saving me with the poison muffin? A murderer doesn't save lives. You get it all wrong, Marion. The reason why Vicky could save you in the first place was because she knew it was poison. Her poison. In fact, I believe she poured the poison on the muffin while Uwe was distracted in the kitchen. I think you did it. Remember how she told everyone it's probably an allergic reaction? She didn't want us to raise our guard by the fact that there's a murderer among us. Your stealing Elspeth's muffin was purely a miscalculation which needed to be fixed. Now comes the best part. Elspeth's locked room murder. At first, it seemed that only a dream demon could have committed this impossible murder. But behind every locked room, there's a simple solution that explains everything. And this time, the solution was that the culprit was still in the room when we entered. As Marion and I investigated, we searched every nook and cranny for clues, except under the bed, where Vicky must be hiding after she murdered Elspeth. After our group left Elspeth's room alone, she sneaked out and pretended to join our group from the library. But since she was the only person whose whereabouts we didn't know at the moment, it didn't work for her. That's so ridiculous. Not checking a place on purpose just to see it as a theory. Only someone as devious as a rat could come up with such a despicable move. Call me whatever you want. It's a legitimate professional detective tactic. And Marin's complaints are not unjustified, as this is certainly an unorthodox method. But for today, I will let this theory stand. Now we come to the last part, which is almost too trivial to talk about. Vicky asked Gerard to come to her room, and she murdered him. She simply locked the door from the outside and couldn't think of a cleverer way to arrange a locked room murder there. Well, that seems stupid. I mean, because she was able to do it the first time. And the other thing is, why murder Gerard? She really didn't have a motive. Or maybe she was waiting for a better time and did not expect us to enter her room. Either way, she used her room key to lock the door and had it with her when she met us. That pretty much sums it up. To quote a once famous detective, what do you think, everyone? God, I'm so nervous. An excellent theory, Clara. The audience seems to like it. Well done. Now, Marion, it's your turn to show what you're made of. Pick any part of Clara's theory where you have read scissor hints that shakes the foundation. But make sure that your objection makes sense. Otherwise, it could end up hurting your resume. Okay, Okay, let's go. I think I can disprove the Polaroid thing. Elspeth and Ismaria, Vicky didn't mind that Elspeth took some pictures of her. Can we count? We should be able to counter it with that, right? If those Polaroids were your hidden ace in the hole, I have some bad news for you. Why? What are you up to? Because Uwe told me that Vicky gave her consent for all those pictures. None of them were used for blackmail. Wait, she gave her permission to shoot them. Are you serious? Of course she did. Vicky, go and tell them. Huh? What? Did you say something? You really don't care what happens to you, do you? Not when I'm super tired. But if you mean the pictures Elspeth took, they were all fair game, as we could all object. Uwe in particular is very serious about data protection. Well, Clara, looks like your super powerful motive turned out to be a fluke. Ooh, smacked her with a 2. I hope you have a backup, or I'll have to declare this theory null and void. I'll be honest, I was afraid you had discovered one of my dark secrets when you said you had an undeniable motive. For example, I can be extremely jealous when a girl is doing well with guys. For example, if Elspeth were to seduce Marin and I were to witness it, I'd probably murder her if I was having a bad day. But that's all theoretical. Oh my god, stop talking, please. Well, it looks like I got another motive handed to me on a silver platter. Vicky murdered Elspeth because she was jealous of her. The court accepts this new motive. Vicky, are you for real? Why did you just say that? What? I thought this trial was already over. Does that look over to you? It's okay, just throw in some random hints like last time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to sleep. Oh god, just stay asleep, okay? You're gonna do us all a favor. Satana. I think I'll just leave this motive and focus on something else. Okay, Vicky had no alibi during the time of the crime. Vicky poisoned them. Okay, so this one I know she couldn't have because she was never in the kitchen. Okay, while Claire was in the kitchen, Uwe wrote a note and he didn't pay attention to the muffins. There was a bottle of poison, no more muffins. Apart from Uwe and Claire Ishmael, there was no one else in the kitchen. Yeah, so that's the one we went. Vicky never entered the kitchen. So we'll go with this one. Vicky poisoned the muffin. How could she have done that if she never set foot in the kitchen that day? In fact, the only people who entered the kitchen before the murders were Uwe, Elspeth, Ishmael, and you. Smack. Oh, that was only a 1. Amarian made a good counterpoint. What's your answer, Clara? Well, I mean, she didn't have to go into the kitchen to poison the muffin. I saw that some of the ingredients, like a bag of sugar, were temporarily stored in the dining hall when I visited the kitchen. Vicky could have easily poisoned one of the ingredients. That's a little far-fetched, because if she just, like, nobody would pour something on a muffin. So it would have had to been poured over top of the muffin. And only one of the muffins was poisoned, so there would be a little bit more to that. Wait, there really were, they were really stored in the dining hall? Yep, kind of reckless of the hotel staff, if you ask me. Indeed, I think I need to have a talk with Uwe after this court session is over. Okay, so we're doing good so far. We're doing good. Vicky could have poisoned the ingredients while they were stationed in the dining hall. But we found the poison in the kitchen. Let's see what's more on this one, because we can go back. Vicky never entered the kitchen. Is it possible for Maureen to fake being poisoned by arsenic? Apart from Maureen, no more than one muffin was poisoned. Actually, it couldn't be. If the ingredients were poison, everybody would have been poisoned. So no more than one muffin was poisoned. So let's try that one. If Vicky really messed with the ingredients in the dining hall, why was only one muffin poisoned? Well, good question. Maybe it's just a coincidence that they only used the ingredients for one muffin, and smack! Yeah, there we go. Claire, face it, your theory does not explain how Vicky poisoned the muffin. Marin, I will close this part of the theory. You've done well to destroy it irreparably. Ah. Fortunately for Clara, this aspect is the least important, so she still has a chance to defend herself. Very well. Okay, let's try, let's look at the key. So the windows were not used to escape. Vicky gave Amarian the key to the infirmary. Vicky used her key to hide Gerard in her room. Okay, I don't have anything for that. Vicky was hiding under Elspeth's bed when we investigated. The key in Elspeth's room had no number label. Only Clara claims that it belonged in Elspeth's store. That's, oh, I don't know what would go with this. Ishmael said that he didn't have to make a full turn when with the key to open the door. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's come back. Let's see if we have anything with this one. Elspeth and Ishmael had several problems. Vicky didn't mind that Elspeth took some pictures. Nah, nothing really fits that. That she was jealous of her. Vicky didn't mind that. Because we used that, so Vicky had no alibi during the time of the crime. Marin was still recovering from poison and was in no condition to murder anyone. Milan has an alibi. Lupita. Alexander was given... Oh, gosh. Now, see, these are the ones I'm not sure of. I might not have anything to break this. Because none of that has anything to do with Vicky. Oh, gosh. I might not have any clues for this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could use that one, the number label, but I don't... Look, we'll try it because I don't have anything for the other stuff. Like, I don't have anything for jealous. I don't have any... the clues I have don't fit with the why she would use her key. And I don't have an alibi for her. So I guess we'll try this one. No, it's not going to work. What do you say about this? I fail to see how this contradicts Claire's theory. I guess this calls for a penalty. Ow! For Kelly. You see, I don't... Oh, God. I don't have anything. The key to the infirmary doesn't mean anything. The windows were not used to escape from a crime scene. That doesn't give me anything. Vicky was jealous of Elspeth. Oh, God. I don't think I have anything. Vicky didn't mind that Elspeth took some pictures of her. I don't think that would... Oh, God. I don't know. Well, it's the same one I used to deflate it the first time. So I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try. Yeah, so what do you think about... Okay, yep. Oh, my God. I'm in trouble because I think I'm missing something. Because I don't have anything that contradicts... I don't have anything about an alibi. I can't block the jealousy thing. The room key, apparently, I've only got these two, which they don't work for it. I think we're in trouble because I don't have anything. That didn't work. It's impossible for a human to enter Elspeth's room from Villamine's bathroom or vice versa. Ishmael said that he didn't have to make a full turn. Vicky, I don't know. None of these are gonna work. We'll go with this one. Yeah, see, I didn't think so. I've got nothing. Literally nothing. I have nothing to break these theories. Yeah, see, I've got nothing. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, I don't have anything. And, you know, I have 45 out of, what was it? Is it 58? 57? Like, I'm really surprised I don't have anything to break these. Yeah, the thing under the bed, I never figured this out. I thought I had enough clues to come here, but maybe I don't. I tried that one. I tried that one. I tried it was alive at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just try that one again. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I have one for you, Marin. You've officially lost. Clara's theories will be accepted as the official solution. Damn it, this can't be. I want a new trial right now. Good luck with that. Yeah, that was not going to happen. I did not have enough clues for it, unfortunately. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. We got through most of that first part there, and you know, we got to come back for the demon trial for sure. But I wanted to, you know, give this game a good, you know, a good playthrough. You know, we got quite a long one out of it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And I'm gonna have to step back into this game, you know, probably after the week's over. You know, with this festival going on, we will jump back into this, and I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go back through and figure out what I need to do, and then I'm gonna come back and bring you guys into a new playthrough, and we're gonna see if we can find some more things. You know, maybe I should have picked up the clues in the bathroom and things like that. But you know, I was worried about my time constraint with that. But yeah, we will definitely jump back into this one again. I want to thank the dev once more for giving me the Steam key to this game. I greatly enjoyed what I've played so far, and you know, we are going to have to jump back into this because I need to know how this game ends. So I will leave the Steam on Steam. I'll leave you the link to the game on Steam. So if you're interested in trying this out, you know, trying out the demo, trying out the game, buying the game, you'll be able to get right to that because I really enjoy this, and it's a lot of fun, and I love mysteries. I love detective stuff. You know, putting in a court scene. I love the court scene. It does remind me of Ace Attorney. It reminds me of Danganronpa. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I thoroughly enjoyed this game. And, you know, I'm looking forward to jumping back into it and trying some more of it. So I hope you guys did too. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.